Young Khalifa, man. Yeah, they talk, but I can't hear what they say. Cause I'm flying. Taylor Gang, yeah, they talk, but I can't hear what they say. Cause I'm flying. Swear they see me, but I'm too many miles away. Cause I'm flying in the air, you on your way down. And I'm flying to the sky, I don't touch the ground. I'm flying, touch the sky, so high, touch the sky, I'm wearing the motherfucking sky, touch the sky, high like a rocket, Taylor Gang or touch the sky, so high. I'm looking this movie, you niggas like TiVo, see the same things twice, nothing like me though. Medellin dream, flow like a whole kilo. Now I got your bitch, tryna find me like Nemo. Spend a lot of cash, can't front, I might leave broke. One life to live, 800 on the weed smoke. Stacks for them Gucci's like, fuck it, I'ma need those. Young superstar, but we feeling like heroes. Top down, and I'm flying like an eagle. Tats in my neck, face, hands like a cholo. By my green like Gino. Stars in my face, no scars, not Chino. Smile hard, swag real meano. Paid enough for, show my ass what my jeans low. Started from the bottom, meaning like zero. Got it on lock now, feeling like Nino. Yeah, they talk, but I can't hear what they say. Cause I'm flying, swear they see me, but I'm too many miles away. Cause I'm flying in the air, you on your way down. And I'm flying to the sky, I don't touch the ground. I'm flying, touch the sky, so high, touch the sky, touch the sky, so high, touch the sky, touch the sky, so high, touch the sky, touch the sky, so high. Now I'm South Florida, yeah, they know me there too. Walking with my jewels out, showing off my tattoo. Can't say my name right, but they know I'm that dude. 154 plate, niggas eating fast food. Brother out in Lauderdale, cousin down in FAMU. Mean I got a plug, good drugs when I land too. No, I'm underage, not much that I can't do. You don't talk money, that's why I can't understand you. Say I'm hot now, going for a Grammy though. Think this bitch bad, you should see my Miami hoe. Down South Beach, met her at the Cameo. Told her what my life like, took her to the Sagamo. 100 grand on my neck, just cause I got a glow. Never burned up, whole zips what I gotta blow. Always dressed to impress, you can tell. She love my cologne, that money that you smell, yeah, they talk, but I can't hear what they say. Cause I'm flying, swear they see me, but I'm too many miles away. Cause I'm flying in the air, you on your way down. And I'm flying to the sky, I don't touch the ground. I'm flying, touch the sky, so high, touch the sky, touch the sky, so high, 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 touch the sky, so high.
Yo. Sativa Sports Talk. We are back. You bitch. Freddie, have you seen this?
Yes, sir.
This is called the Gorilla Leaf. It is a 100% natural, I think it's called a Fanta leaf from Jamaica. But you basically rip off the piece you want to smoke and roll a blunt like a backwood. And it's very similar to a backwood.
Yeah. It ain't a backwood.
Kind of look like an old paper bag.
But yeah, and there's no additives or preservatives or nothing like that. But one of my shows coming up, I'm gonna fill one of these motherfuckers, and I'm gonna get a bunch of people involved, and we're gonna fill one.
Like, how much do you think it's gonna take?
I don't know. My
Depends on the
my
quality,
conservative
depends on the
approach is
fastness,
probably
the
2
fluffiness,
zippers.
56 grammars.
Yeah, like 56 grammars, like easy 56.7. Like, you know what I mean? Like a little bit over.
You're
gonna
like
bet on that
84.8. I think you need 84.8 to fill that up.
You think so? To fill it up right? To be something chunky like this right here?
Loud, some of that loud.
I think we're...
Something exotic. You got to
Emerald Cup?
Emerald Cup.
Emerald Cup?
I will be there.
Don't be scared. Let's do it.
The question is, will you?
I think I will.
Ooh, boss.
I'm the
Santa Rosa? That
I'm
ain't
the passenger, the all-time. You know what I'm saying?
I'll be
I'm
there.
the all-time passenger. You know what I'm saying? Like all-time quarterback back in the day. All-time passenger. It's all good.
I heard that. Welcome back to another episode. We have a very special guest in the building today. A professional ass kicker.
Pretty big.
Yeah, him too. He beats guys up for a living. And enjoys it. Seems to enjoy it. I've watched a few of his fights. Looks like he's really having a good time up in there. Like it's where he wants to be. Fighting out of Lodi, correct?
Valley Springs, California. But training out of Lodi.
Training out of Lodi. Nick, Killshot Coring in the building.
Yeah, I'm here.
What's up, brother?
Nothing much. I must put on a good show, man, because... Who likes fighting? That shit sucks. No, it's all right. It's all right.
Yeah, fucking. What you up to these days? You got a fight coming up?
I'm supposed to be fighting in early January in Japan, actually, for Pancrase. So that should be fun.
Taking it real global, from global knockout to just global, huh?
Yeah, no.
Pancrase, is that old Ken Shamrock shit?
It's in a cage now, but it's the same company. It's like Pancrase. Like, there's more Pancrases than there is UFCs.
No, open-handed?
No.
Oh, okay.
Close
it's a cage fight now.
I was like,
they just called it that now.
I thought it was strictly stocked and slaps.
Yeah, exactly.
Wasn't there something like that where it was open-handed?
Yeah, they did
Royce
the wrist
Gracie
strike.
style,
Exactly.
yeah.
It was
I think Boss Rutan,
Boss Rutan.
Boss Rutan brought in the bottom of the hand, that bone right there.
I got the 6-part, the 6 DVD set of Boss Rutan self-defense stuff when I was like 15. And yeah, he's showing how he's hitting. He actually fought Frank Shamrock there, and he's hitting him like that and just cracking him in the head. And
he was like,
Frank's all laughing at him, but he cut him with his palm. Just like wrist and palm strike.
Yeah.
The shit out of you.
Exactly.
Boss is crazy.
And I think they started looking when he knocked the dude out, like in Pancrase, with his fucking thing. Dude went out cold and shit.
Pancrase is biased towards the grappler for sure. You have to wear these big ass goofy foam boots so no one could really head kick knockout.
Oh yeah, the old wrestling boots. Yeah.
What about the ankle lock?
And
ankle lock?
Yeah.
You think I'll just grab your boot and snap your ankle?
That's what they did do, the grapplers, but all the strikers got their legs broken and they couldn't even try and knock you out because they had to slap you.
Get in the cage with me with your cowboy boots on. I'm coming home with your ankle.
They all had to wear them.
Put it on that shelf.
David Mitchell would be the world champion of fucking
Pancrase?
of fucking whatever, of wrestling boot fucking fighting.
David Mitchell for sure would. Didn't he just win another tournament?
Yeah, he's hurting everybody's
He
legs.
broke somebody's ankle.
Yeah.
He's hurting everybody's feet.
It was an inverted toe to a broken ankle.
This fool is gonna terrorize.
asshole.
Yeah,
He's just tearing off everybody's legs in all these
W's
tournaments.
he's gonna terrorize his
W's.
way to EBI.
He's like, "Ooh,
You
He
motherfucker.
did
no
get in
heel
a big
hooks.
tournament or something.
EBI, if it
he
is.
got in the
I hope he
EBI.
did. He deserves it.
Right?
Like, he's been doing, like, any grappling challenge in California or Nevada for, like, the last year and a half.
Oh, he's active. He's active with the shit. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, he was just here.
He just won brown belt no-gi worlds last
You
week.
feel me? And he just barely got a brown belt.
Yeah, he got it, like, a month or two ago.
Who gave him his brown belt? Fabio?
Fabio, yeah. Fabio get it.
He's. I mean, he doesn't roll gi that much, but he's a high level grappler. I think he.
He's a
deserves
hog.
brown belt.
Who?
He's like.
David?
Yeah, no, for sure.
He's a brown belt, right?
Oh, he's a world
Yeah.
champ, obviously, he's a legit
Yeah,
brown
he
belt.
got
won
damn right.
no-gi worlds.
He rolled,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah,
Which
brown
is
belt.
lit. So.
Oh, and did you see the fake tap? Did you see the fake tap?
On what?
So apparently, it was a little bit of controversy. He tapped dude out, and then
And the
tried to
ref
play
didn't see it?
No, and tried to play the what? I didn't tap.
I didn't tap.
Down with the headphones.
The wrestler
But
guy
yeah,
thing?
he tried to play the I didn't tap. What are you talking about? You know what I mean? And someone posted on Facebook the video, and he was like, there's nothing. He's supposed to some shit like
denial
there's
just
nothing
ain't
wrong
a
with
river in
tapping,
Africa.
but don't
He gotta
try to
face
act
it.
like you didn't tap.
Right.
Man, there's posters everywhere.
I've seen that in fights.
The funniest thing is when the motherfucker tap out and be like, he didn't tap me. Okay, then they go and get tapped out again. Like, well, you just got whooped twice. You just got
That's
twice.
embarrassing.
Exactly.
You just took the first one.
You should have
First
just.
one on the chin.
I tell you who ain't getting whooped.
Oh.
Them motherfucking Raiders. I'm right back in your ear with this shit. Huh?
Do it.
Talking about them donkeys last week. Talking about
man, I love it.
Oh, Blah's been waiting last 2 weeks. Raider fans are living right
So,
now. You
are we?
motherfuckers are
I'm
living.
just saying.
I don't hate anything, but I highly dislike Bronco fans.
Oh,
I dislike these
yeah.
motherfucking Bronco
Yeah, that's
fans.
big for y'all.
And man, I work with a Bronco fan. I gotta hear fucking talk about their ponies all fucking year long. Talk about their 62. Dealt
I
with.
remember somebody saying something last week.
Yeah,
wasn't even
yeah. My
competitive.
Giants got 3 in a row as well. You know what I mean? New York football Giants. We okay. We can see each other at the end, so I'll ride along with y'all. I'm glad y'all living. Yeah, Niners.
We out there whooping.
We're just not
ass.
talking about them.
Yeah, it's rough right now.
They're dead right now. They're not doing too good.
Nah, it's fucked up in the San Francisco Bay.
Yeah, right now.
Hey.
And they
It's
have
on the other
Raiders,
side of the bridge right now.
is
It's
the-
just on the other side of the
Is
bridge
the new
right now.
stadium cursed?
I went to the first game, the first preseason game, and the first new stadium ever out there.
Paid $8 for a soda, huh? That's crazy.
God
Yeah,
damn
I
right.
ain't been
Yeah,
there.
no, it's crazy. Levi
Yeah.
Stadium.
Yeah, I've been there a few times.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
Yeah.
but y'all offense is working.
Man.
Not to mention
Fucking
that
car
offense,
is
what
looking
about Khalil
good.
Mack, though?
Khalil
McIntyre,
Mack
couple
is
sacks.
yeah, he's
Chill
doing his
out,
thing.
Just a
Man.
couple.
Lots
And
of
that
stuff.
Von Miller, that's a big matchup. He did his
held it.
thing. He
And
held it.
You know what I'm saying?
He did. Fucking.
I mean, we showed up, man. You know,
Yeah.
W.
It's going
Not
crazy.
only
Let's
did we
speak
show
on it,
up, we
though.
showed out.
You know,
So when's it over? When's it crash? Y'all riding this wave, and I
we
respect
going
it.
for a ring. What you
know
mean,
what I mean? When's it over? Week 10. Week like
That
you
was supposed to be
know
the test.
like,
6-2 Broncos was supposed to be the
that's
test.
supposed to be man.
Oh,
Y'all gonna get to week
y'all ain't
12
played nobody.
this
Hype
year?
is over.
Yeah, y'all just gotta play now. Fucking yeah, it's tough.
gotta be consistent and stay
I like
healthy.
it.
You know,
Are you ready, man?
it's all good because we can't spell doubt without you. It's all good, man. It's all good. I'm not tripping. We gonna keep proving what we proving this year.
True
We got
that.
something cooking over there. You know, with Carr. That dude, he out there slinging it.
He is slinging it, and your motherfucking wideouts are catching the ball and not dropping
King
30% of them.
Damn,
Crab.
Haywood,
All he had
all
to do was slither across the bay.
You know what I'm saying? Amari. You know,
Fucking
he out there.
right.
Seth Roberts. He out there.
Yeah, they're
flexing.
actually bringing it in instead of dropping it. And when they do that, them niggas is fast already.
And we whooping ass on the road. So that's good. You know what I'm saying? Trying to go into the playoffs, knowing you winning on the road, that's what's gonna count. That's where that money is.
Yeah, you goddamn right.
Yeah.
But my Giants still won 3 in a row. New York Football Giants, we running amok, doing our thug dizzle.
We'll have to keep emphasizing
So I
on
feel
that.
as good
Are
as
you
you
guys in
do.
first place in your conference?
I think something like that. We're close.
Because them boys
We're
got
close.
7 wins.
Yeah, they suck though.
See them Pats out there too. I'd like to see their ass too for that shit back in the day. For real. I'd
We
like to
still
go
ain't
through
got
the-
over
Their
that
tough
shit.
rule.
Yeah, I'd like to go through their ass and
We owe them a win.
yeah.
Goddamn right.
got some
I went to my first Orbit show this week.
I seen you there, man. I was like, okay, this is what we
Live in the
You been to those
flesh.
secret session shows that they make in the cities now? I think y'all probably got some out y'all way. But
Port City Smokeout.
yeah, it's like just
Boss Lady
you
Edible, Port City Smokeout.
you come pay $10 basically, and there's 50 booths at this show we're talking about. There's 50 booths,
You ever been to one?
Yeah, no. They invited me to one. I was gonna go to one, but never did.
and they just give away dabs and like hits of weed, and like it's really kind of crazy.
Just good vibes.
It
good
is.
head, good times.
You get a little late in the night though, it does start to get a little zombie-ish.
Everybody's taking dabs out there, bro.
Once,
Hey,
I think
the
once
drive-
you've had 35 dabs and 6 derb juices, and like you're kind of slow moving, and it's all dark and
Right.
shit, and I'm like, ooh, wee, it's
That
starting to
short
look.
ride home.
So
Get
this is
home.
why- this is what
11:30
I'll
is starting to
I'll
look
say
like the
this.
Carter.
That if you want to
The
call it
Carter.
closing time, we'll call it. If you want to
New
call it a
Jack
zombie
City.
walk, that's solid. But look, it's not as lit as 2:00 a.m. after the fucking bars close.
I know it's way better than
You know
that.
what I mean? It's way better.
way
than that.
better
Less
than that.
violent,
It could be
I'm
zombie.
sure.
You could say
And-
zombie. You could say everybody.
No, and I'm
everybody's
just by the
mellow.
outside looks of it,
they be-
comedically, because
they
we're
just
just
go-
high.
They just go out looking
I was
sleep.
high too. You know what I mean? I drank 6 of them derb juices, and I took
slow.
15 dabs, and went to Rob Shatter and tried a cheese and some all kinds of. I don't dab much. I'm like 80% flour or
Now
whatever.
we 80.
These
Why didn't
niggas,
fluctuate was taking dabs.
That's all they live off of.
these
To
niggas
be
dab.
driving
all
in a
this.
car like that. I'm like,
Torches and shit.
I'm like,
Niggas be on the freeway
here,
dabbing.
I got the wheel.
Go ahead.
Sliding down 99 and then Charger with the torch out.
99 South, yeah.
99 South.
Going to Tachi.
Going to the pot club. What cannabis club sponsors you?
Waterloo Wellness.
Yeah, shout out to Waterloo Wellness in Stockton.
Yeah.
Yeah, hit them up
Solid, man.
for some.
That's solid, man.
Yeah, yeah, we got a lot of them around
Took me over
here.
there one time. We got some treats.
For real, got some good ones. What'd you get? Good flour or wax? What do you?
You know he ain't
you
doing
concentrate
no.
guy.
He got concentrated.
Let me see what you got.
No, I got. I got some extracts. I don't remember what they were.
I ain't bought no flour in hell long
bought no
from the
flour.
pot shop.
Right?
I do. I got some good flour too. Maybe I got it from King Life. Shout out to King Life. He was at the Orbit show vending, selling them
Baller
bombs.
Billy fucking blessed me. Baller Billy Seeds fucking blessed me with a super lemon haze. What do you call it? A twaxed out joint because I had a super lemon wax all around it. So
It's like one of the ones that.
so
Yeah,
I fired that up at the Orbit show and passed it around.
that's always a good
I fired
time.
up some flowers.
It can,
but,
yeah, it can
but
get
other than that, it
good
was
over
Dab Central. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Business
I guess-
as usual over
I
there.
take a puff and taste the flower, then you know what I mean.
Do you hit
Work.
City of Trees as well?
Sometimes, I've been to City of Trees.
I think they're going this week.
Have you tried that caviar kush shit?
Yes, sir.
The caviar.
The caviar kush.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
And I like it.
It's all
I like
coated
it.
and
Uh-huh.
fucking.
People are really hyped on the moon rocks, but I like that caviar shit better.
What's the best? What's the best wax you ever had? Do you know?
The best wax I ever had.
Is there something that
Best
stands out from a dab?
Like, let me think.
From a dabber, what's
There's
up
this
top
one
of your
time.
list?
Man, like, I mean, the jet fuel rosin is real high up there. I don't think like, as far
Right.
as terps, cleanliness, and
high.
high. But as far as like an extract goes, I mean, obviously, like Guild Extracts is killing it with their THCA crystalline. You know what I mean? If you're trying to get super high, that's like
Oh yeah, I did that
that's
once.
probably like the
Over there,
that-
huh?
if you're not ready for that, that'll wake your shit up.
Right.
Take a fucking dab
All
of
the
that
way up.
THCA from Guild.
I might have some of that.
You have some of that. I will dab some of that after the show.
Don't be shaking that cage.
THCA is only after hours.
me see.
zombie you?
Zombie. No, not even zombie, but look like if I was fucking house full of heroin fiends, everybody look hopped up. Sat down.
Hey, hit the Carter.
Sat down.
The Carter.
It'd be worse
Feeling
than
like
that.
Pookie?
Yeah, right. That's what it. Just at the end of the night, I'm walking around and everybody's kind of moving slow, and still taking dabs. Like, hey, I'm like, hey, and I'm
Like last call.
It's like chopped and screwed. The whole place is just like, hey.
You wasn't watching Pac-Man this weekend?
Nah, I didn't
I
even
saw the
see
highlights.
Pac-Man.
It was sorry. You just beat that fool up hell easy.
Yeah,
I didn't want to see it.
Yeah,
Keep
I
it
didn't
real.
even like.
I'm a boxing fan. Like, you know what I mean?
Terrible matchup.
I didn't even dedicate myself to go try and watch it. I was
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know when I never heard of Jesse Fargas. Is his name Jesse Fargas?
Vargas? Yeah, I heard Vargas.
I didn't know
he's got
who
a little
he
name.
was.
I think he's like a two other weight champion.
Yeah, I mean,
And
that's a solid
he's-
win. He's beat a world champ.
He's good,
Yeah.
but he ain't like Pac-Man level
No.
good. You know, I bet Marquez's old ass would whoop that fool's
Hey,
ass
I
all
was at the
easy.
Franco
Still.
wedding at have you ever been to Wine and Roses in
Yeah.
Lodi?
Yeah.
Pretty man, it was a nice wedding too. Shout out to fucking the Franco wedding. So I didn't get to watch Pat.
A few of my buddies have gotten married there. It's a nice place. Ashton
Man.
Kutcher went there. And
Did he?
Yeah. Who is it? No, Nicolas Cage just got in a bar fight 2 weekends ago in Lodi.
Really?
Yeah.
Lodi's lit, man.
I was like, why is
Man.
Nicolas Cage beating people, getting beat up or fighting people at the stadium too? He didn't even go to like a good nightclub bar area. He went to like the stadium, which is like the hood bar where all like the crazy people are.
Nicolas Cage ain't no punk, but he wanted to be at the dive bar with
Man, he might be on the verge of being a knock.
He was in there playing.
Like, what you doing out there, bro? This might be the decline. That might be the last 60
I seen
seconds.
leaving Las Vegas.
Last 60
That
seconds.
might be the last 60
Closer
seconds.
to the truth.
Man, because I don't
A
know.
knock.
Yeah.
He's just in Lodi out of
He looks all
nowhere.
crazy too. He
Yeah,
might
man.
be a knock. He looks like he could be all strung out.
He gonna be Nicolas Cage.
Let me-
Keep fucking around. He gonna
Hey,
go to
how you
jail.
got that tax
Let me get
evasion, didn't
200. Let me get 200.
Yeah.
Hey,
You
didn't
better
he-
jump in Eleanor and try to get the fuck on. Because they gonna come for him.
Yeah, goddamn right, Nick. You get this 200.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come by the house.
That's
Right.
crazy.
Hey, that nigga on Snapchat.
So,
Nick Cage in here buying girl.
what's the deal with the gym in Lodi, man? I know the gym in
The gym in Stockton? It's opening
It's
on
in
Pacific
Stockton now?
Avenue, yeah.
Oh, okay,
The
yeah.
new Gracie Sports Center. It's going to be on Pacific Avenue, so within a month, it'll be 3
That'd be
weeks,
rocking.
probably 2-3 weeks, it'll be open.
So the other gym's closing?
The other gym's been closed a few weeks. So.
Right.
Yeah, they're moving locations because the lease was up or whatever, and then the people sold the building.
other people. So that's what I was wondering.
Yeah,
I was
no,
like,
that's the only reason we left. That place was dope as hell.
yeah, I love
Yeah.
that place.
That's
That place is in the tuck, man. Gracie Fighter Lodi. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? That's
it's
in the
it's like
highway.
there's like
You're like, am I in the right place? Am I
It
in
smells
the right
like
place?
brownies all the time. There's a brownie factory right
Right.
next to it. I'm like, it's all industrial. There's a bunch of truckers park all their trucks out there, get it all broken into.
I beat him
For
there.
real.
I thought I was lost. I was like, bro, that address you gave me.
Yeah.
It's a big warehouse.
Have you been here?
They might be setting us up, my nigga.
Yeah, this,
Man, but
this
it
shit
was
looked like something from a mob
Hey,
movie.
but
I
when
was
you,
like,
when you walked in that place, it was
Like one of
tight.
the fucking
Yeah.
coolest facilities
Yeah,
I've trained
yeah, you
at.
got a full size cage, a full size boxing ring, more mat space than pretty much any other gym you go to.
And the mat is built
Spring. Yeah.
and spring loaded. I don't know how.
It's,
like,
they got a
exactly the-
suspension system.
Right.
that's
So
dope.
How'd you get to that gym?
So when I drop you on your head, you feel me? You can bounce.
I got there in 2008 when it was in downtown on School Street, and I was just getting ready for my first pro fight. I already had 4 amateur fights, and just turned 18. I was like, I should probably go train with Nick and Nate Diaz if I want to be a fighter and level up. They got more people there,
Right.
more room to grow. Before that, I was actually training under Eric Shingu affiliate, which is a Cesar Gracie affiliate. Dave Lawson. He's I think he's a black belt now, but he's a brown belt then, and just trained, did a bunch of jiu-jitsu tournaments, did a few pancreation fights and a few amateur fights, and just for my first pro one, I wanted to train there. So
Dope.
ever since then,
I've
Nick
been
and Nate
there.
came and cornered me too. It was tight.
Yeah.
The first day I showed up though at the gym, it was crazy because me and my buddy Josh Thornburg went, and he just fought a guy from Gracie Fighter San Francisco. Gil's place, and it was Gil's like roommate at the time, Bobby Taylor, and he
Oh,
shoved
Bobby
it-
T. I just fought Bobby Taylor.
Yeah,
okay,
it just
let me tell
shoved
you the
Bobby Taylor
backdrop.
out.
Let me tell you give you the backdrop before Nick goes on. Okay, so certain teams have different things, right? So Cesar Gracie fight team. Once you fight with one of the Cesar Gracie fight team, you're dead to the Cesar Gracie fight team, more or less. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like. It's a tight knit army. The Gracie army is a tight knit army out here. So
Right.
once you fight one, it's a losing battle. I mean, it's a rough, I'm not gonna say it's a losing battle, but it's gonna be a rough battle. You know what I'm saying? We're deep. It's It's ugly.
It's
I
ugly.
mean, I was just gonna say. So yeah, and like that's what it's. I was gonna say you guys picked the right choice. It's either like roll with us or get rolled over. Kind of like. I mean, when Nate fights, how many Cesar Gracie fight team people are out there? 300, something like that.
A lot of people.
You're like, oh, he's a badass jiu-jitsu dude. Leave him alone. It's like
Kickboxing.
Joe Schilling's out there.
Joe Schilling's out there being Joe Schilling.
Melendez.
Yeah. So, okay. So back to the Thornburg story.
Oh yeah,
Thornburg fought Bobby
Thornburg
Taylor.
just choked out Bobby Taylor in the second round. Big old strong wrestler, dude. It was a crazy fight before then. And then like 2-3 weeks later, we go to the gym and we're like, hey, we want to sign up. And it's Andre De Freitas there. He's doing the jiu-jitsu. He's like, okay. And then Nick and Nate pop in. They're like, where do we know these fuckers from, you know?
They're like, hold on. I think we're at war with them. He's like, I think we're at war with them.
Then we talked to them about signing up and everything. They're like, oh, yeah. I remember you. Like, so you guys are fighters, huh? And we're like, yeah, you know. I'm like, I haven't had my first pro fight, but I have had some amateur fights and stuff. And they're like, okay, well, you're fighters. Go get your fighting shit on. Let's spar.
Who was this, Nick or Nate?
This was Nick, Diaz, Chris Quittiquit, and I think that was it. And then so we
Y'all fighters, right?
Get your gear on.
Get your shit on. Let's fight.
Right
now we're like, oh God, you know, like now we gotta fight Nick Diaz right now. I'm like, fuck.
This is for the membership right here? This is what you gotta do for the membership?
No, I think they were just proving the point because he fought him. But then they're like, so then we went and sparred those guys for like 5 or 6 rounds, and you know, for about a round it was okay. and then you know, it's like, all right, I'm not too horrible.
Started putting on the gas pedal.
And then I was like, oh God. Don't quit though. Don't quit.
Keep throwing punches.
They didn't have
I'm like, don't quit. You know, that's
gear,
it. And then
I
I didn't quit. So then once we stopped sparring, they're like, all right, you guys are cool. You're part of the fight team now, right? You're fighting, you're repping the gym. And they're like, yeah. They're like, okay, see you tomorrow.
Then you got jumped in.
Yeah. And then jumped in. We actually got sponsored like right then too. I mean, yeah, so we kind of got jumped in.
Like, that's dope.
What is it? Shit.
That's dope.
Then
on some RNS.
Nate were there in the corner and everything.
So when I had trained with Nick and Nate before, I had been to the old gym in Lodi, but I wasn't really training there that much. I used to go there like Danny, or go there like I had trained with him like through Gilbert.
Right.
But then I had seen him in Vegas when Chris Holdsworth won the Ultimate Fighter. I was out in Vegas. Holdsworth won the Ultimate Fighter, and fucking Nate knocked out Gray Maynard, right? So I'm partying with all these dudes because I knew Gil, so I'm partying with all these dudes in Vegas, and Nick's like,
the only one that's going hard.
No, he wasn't the only one who was going hard. He was going hard though, but he was like, "What are you doing? All the little dudes come out to fucking Lodi and train with us, right?" And I was like, "Okay." I'm like, "Sounds like a fucking good idea." Here's a fucking. Why wouldn't I come train with Nate Diaz?
Why would I
Nick
not?
I don't know, was 7-0 at the time. I'm like, I fuck with it, right?
We'll do it.
Right. So then we're out there, and he's like, you know, we got to jump you in, though. You feel me? It is like a gang. But he was just kidding. But I was like, damn.
Down.
Like, when's my tat, though? When do I get the tat?
Yeah,
I think we're in excess.
Get up off the porch.
I think we're in excess.
like get out
the tree.
Get out there in the yard.
Hey, get out the tree. Do it like Keller when he had little Brad Pitt.
Shit, this is really going to go down? Fuck, here. Let me put some headgear on.
Right?
At least.
That is awesome.
Get that.
And I started rocking.
And ever since then, he's been on. You feel me?
How was that like? How was that like? First time rolling with them dudes, because their jitsu's fucking crazy. Was that like humbling, or were you surprised you held your own well, or? I did. Should I go in on them right now? I was I don't know. They're really, really good at jiu-jitsu. I think I'm a good jiu-jitsu matchup against them, though. Right. I think I'm big and strong enough. I mean, they'll wear me down after a while and get me. You know. I mean, that's what they don't really. I don't really get submitted and stuff anymore. You know, but right. They're both really, really good. Hell yeah.
And like, if you roll with Nate, it's to the death. That's
Oh, yeah, no.
I was gonna say you roll. It's not like you
To
you
the
come to the
grave.
gym, you roll for like 5 minutes. You're like, okay, cool.
12-minute match
person.
today.
You go with Nate until somebody gives up, and then you're like, okay. I was cool for the first 18 minutes, but you know what I mean. Then we got into deep water, and then he started fucking me up a little bit, and then fucking.
Then he got me on stomach.
Yeah, next
then
thing you
you're
know,
like,
you're like,
dying, yeah.
exactly.
He's the
laughing.
worst.
And
Yeah,
he's laughing because he's not tired, and you're like, look, bro. All right, I'm gonna need a 10-minute break before I roll with you for another 20 minutes.
Yeah. If you win the match too, like if I do anything good to them, I let the whole class know. You know, I always punk them like that. I'm like, hey, everybody. I'll be holding them inside control, so I'll be like, hey, everybody, look, I got them inside control. Check it out. And then he's like, fuck you, Nicholas. He'll even say it in his Nate voice, fuck you, Nicholas.
And I was like, I would say that's like some of the they're like their superpowers is their conditioning. When I started training there, my conditioning went way up too, because I would never rolled for to the death. And I'll say they're like Castillo gets me, Danny Castillo. They're like, how does Danny get you? I'm like, 18, 19 minutes in, bro, I start slowing down. He starts getting around my neck. I'm like, damn.
He's good at jiu-jitsu though too, man.
He's
He's legit. Yeah, it's like
belt.
he got his black belt.
Yeah, he got a white belt.
Nice.
Yeah.
He was doing some
He
jiu-jitsu tournaments too.
he choked out a high level black belt for I don't know if it was Metamoris, but it was another decent size.
Yeah, no, it was the one he went to Brazil for, right?
Yeah.
I was gonna
Choked
say
out
he's
a
hitting
high-level
those
black
jiu-jitsu
belt.
tournaments.
Right.
Yeah.
What's his name? Alpha male coach.
Dustin.
Dustin, yeah, hey, he did good. Yeah, he's been tearing shit up.
He's been tearing it up.
Yeah.
Fucking Bill the Grill, right? That's who he went against. Bill the Grill Cooper.
Yeah, he just beat Bill Cooper. Bill Cooper's a big name, man.
Hey,
Bill
he's
Cooper's
been one of the best.
A legend in jiu-jitsu. But
Jiu-jitsu guys
Dustin's a monster. And Dustin is a problem because Dustin is first of all, he's he's like a jiu-jitsu black belt who trained with all wrestlers.
Exactly.
You can't be a wrestler,
and it's fucking.
No, he was Favor's homie. He's like, he was a karate dude. He had a black belt in karate. Yeah, at Marino, I think
He was 13 or something when they fucking met him or
something.
something.
They're let's go over here and do jiu-jitsu. He starts doing jiu-jitsu and But
he's
the
just
whole
a
time,
fucking phenom then.
Yeah.
He's
a
the karate
good
kid.
athlete.
He's like
super strong.
And then he rolls with fucking Lance, Cody, Uriah, and Danny all day.
And it's real
with wrestlers.
4-time Division I All-Americans to take him down. Can't even fucking take him down. He's a problem.
He is a problem.
He's been the fight when he fought Gary Tonon's huge right now.
He
dumped Gary Tonon on his forehead.
He kind of was ragdolling him for a while
until he got caught in the submission. But he was fucking him up.
He was
a strong fucker though, dude.
Yeah,
he's hella strong.
I was gonna say he's pretty swolled up,
That's
man.
person strength.
You look at Gary Tonon, and you look like he's the kind of guy who you're gonna whip's ass in Walmart or something. You know what I mean?
Right.
He has kind of an awful body. He's all
banana.
lanky.
He looks like he's
soft.
from North Islands.
He doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't look. He doesn't look like.
He looks like the guy you get in a fight with in Walmart in North Islands.
Yeah.
And
but you don't want to.
Breaking everybody's legs too and shit.
Yeah, he's taking limbs.
That's what all the good jiu-jitsu guys are doing right now. They're all starting to
Out
go
there
to
breaking
sambo,
shit.
combat sambo.
Right. That's the new hype in jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, you see a guy
the hell
just
happened
sit
to
down.
armbarring people?
You see a guy on his belly, and he just starts. On his butt, and he just starts scooting his ass forward
But I will say
toward
this,
the grab.
I hate
Mitchell
that.
be doing that too, but he gets motherfuckers.
So, the real Gracie Jiu-Jitsu is like a self-defense, real fight Jiu-Jitsu. So if you ask Crone, they don't like to do that shit because that's not effective in a fight.
You get kicked in
I'll
the
kick you in
chin.
your fucking face. You know what I mean? You try to butt scoot up to me, I'm gonna kick you in your face.
I'm gonna pick up a rock and
that.
slam it.
Yeah, exactly. That shit's so it's not realistic. Crone Gracie is arguably the best guy in Jiu-Jitsu right now. He doesn't play any of that 50-50 sit on your butt leg walk shit.
Oh, that's old boy's son,
That's
right?
fucking
Hickson's son. Yeah.
They don't play none of that shit. They're like, that shit's not real self-defense, but I'll kick you in your face if you do that.
Right.
If you sit on your butt and grab my leg.
So they don't use it in competition?
Nope. You don't fuck with it at all.
I think they just know enough on how to not get leg locked and heel hooked.
And they know, nobody's getting in real life, if you try to do this, I'm just going to punch you in your face. Sit to your butt and get punched in your face. And I'll be like, bro, why did you just do that? Yeah, or you get stomped in your face. Or
my friend's going to come up and stab you.
So...
or that.
I don't even know what I would do in real life if I went to fight somebody.
Dude, some guy just sat on his butt and started doing the ass.
You know when
just field goal.
When Gil Melendez fought Aoki tried to do that shit to him.
Yeah,
tried to sit down on his butt. Gil scratched his foot the fucking throat. fucking socked him in
No,
the mouth.
yeah, but because he had his feet up, and Gil had one knee down though, so he couldn't kick him in the head. And then he had slid and was like elbowing him in the against
Man,
the cage.
was fucking waking his shit up.
Yeah, he beat his ass pretty bad.
That's great. Fucking, we got fights coming up, right? This weekend?
What'd you guys think of the Tony Ferguson Dos Anjos fight? You guys watch that over at UFC Mexico?
Man, I'm hella
Great
biased.
fight.
Fuck Tony Ferguson.
You don't like him?
I just think that Danny beat him and they got robbed.
Tony Ferguson's the man, bro.
No,
He fucking.
Tony Ferguson's
that
dope.
was a great
He
fight.
does cool ass shit.
Yeah.
He fucking.
I partied with him a couple times. He's a cool cat. He actually.
He was
El Kukui.
Yeah. He kind of stole Jamie Harris' nickname though.
yeah.
Jamie Jarrah has been
nickname.
he has been having that nickname since
Right.
like 1995 and probably even on the streets before that. And
Right?
so
he's fucking stole that.
so
nickname.
North Island stand up.
All I know is he wasn't El Kukui when he fought James Van Sheer.
The teacher?
Yeah, he fought the gym teacher.
Where?
Over at Rebel Fighter. Hell
I
long
trained
ago.
with James Fancher before. That's hella funny. He's
Yeah,
a
no, he
gangster.
fought him. He took him to a decision. Did good against
Did
him.
James Fancher fight in the UFC?
No,
Oh, okay.
King of the Cage a lot.
He's fought a ton
He
of people,
trying
though.
to add up them UFC.
Dude, James Fancher, he's a real teacher.
Yeah, no,
Shout out to
he's
the real teacher. He's
teaching
a real
them like
hero
middle
out here
school or
educating
something.
fucking, yeah.
That was his fight nickname too, the Educator.
Yep.
That's kind of cool because he's like I'm schooling him.
When I first started training, I got to train with him at Ultimate Fitness.
Yeah, no, he used to be like the man around here.
Yeah, no, everybody was like, "Oh, that's
When
James
I
Fancher."
first started fighting, I was like, oh shit, this
I don't
guy's he's been fighting a
Bet I
while.
can
He's
take him
good.
down.
Bet I can take him down. Hey, Robert Ballard beat him in a jiu-jitsu tournament.
Really?
Yeah.
Balor's a beast. He just fucking won a fight, comeback fight. Do we call it a comeback?
Yeah. Is he coming back again, or is it just
One and
was
done?
it just one and done? Yeah. I think he's gonna come back. I think he misses it, man. He should,
Right.
but he does like make.
Who you talking about?
Our buddy Robert Ballard,
Yeah, Robert Ballard,
Automotive USA.
Automotive
Oh,
USA.
yeah.
Sponsors a lot of fights.
David Carmichael.
David Mitchell.
Little
That's
Alex.
me too.
He reps him hard.
Yeah. Yeah, he's the man.
That's
He should
what's up.
sponsor me. Shout out Robert Ballard, USA Automotive. I think that's what it's called.
Did
Yeah,
you
he
go to
was,
West Coast on Saturday?
I heard something.
No, but it was
Fluffy.
thugged out.
I heard all the
It was
bikers
kinda
came in
lit.
and beat everyone up.
They try to have the fights out in the East, huh? Man.
What?
Yeah.
Isn't that like the third time that's happened there?
I guess 2 fights got canceled. Keto's.
Oh no, there's like 3 of them.
And Bravo.
And Fluffy.
Fluffy.
Yeah,
Hernandez. Damn.
Fluffy was supposed to fight
Fucking-
Keto.
Shout
he
to
was?
Yeah.
That would have been an interesting
That
fight.
would have been an interesting fight.
shout to Matt Wagner.
Hey, make it out that first 4 minutes. Make it out that first 4 minutes. Cause he throws some heaters.
Who, Keto?
Yeah.
Keto throws some heat, man. He got some big shots. Keto
Better
has a
get
good
tired.
base. Like,
No, yeah,
The
no,
question
he's
is,
hella
if
good.
he's in
I
shape-
sparred with him, trained with
Right.
him, do jiu-jitsu with him, and he's good.
yeah, if he's in shape,
Uh,
no problem.
Yeah, but I mean, no, he hits fucking hard,
hits
though,
hard.
dude. Yeah, he throws zingers fast,
And
explosive.
like, Fluffy's young, you know what I mean? Like, yeah.
He might get
W's
caught.
too.
That's why.
He got some W's too, Fluffy.
Yeah,
the
oh,
past
no.
couple times
He's
we've
like
been
5-0,
up
I
I
think.
gotta pull it up though. Like, Keto's like got quite a few wins. I mean, Keto like barely lost to the fucking
Ultimate
he
Fighter
lost
season
exactly
17
to
winner.
the dude who won it.
Yeah, and hey, I was right there. I fought that same day. But yeah, no, hey, I thought he was beating that fool's ass. He just got tired.
Right.
He was burning him. He almost knocked that fool out like 5 times.
No, for sure. He's
I did the same ass thing as he did, though. I ain't talking no shit. I don't got gas. I fucking whooped
it's hard to have
homeboy.
hella muscles or gas tank. You gotta have one or the
I
other.
whooped homeboy's ass hella bad the whole first round. Luke Barnott. I beat the shit out of him. I dropped him like 3
Where is
times.
he from?
Fucking Britain.
What season of Ultimate Fighter was that?
Season 17, John Jones versus Chael Sonnen.
Did you get on
John
TV?
Jones.
Yeah.
Was it on TV?
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah. Celebrity, man. What do you know?
Well, for real.
In the
Hey,
building.
I will say this: fighting for GKL, they do promote the fuck out of you. Like you're on.
It's a
fucking
nice
TV
venue.
a
Billboards.
lot.
Yeah, and
TV,
billboards.
like,
and
yeah.
the radio.
I'm like,
The
this
venue
is-
nice, period. Every time.
Yeah, I liked it when they didn't even put anyone else on the poster. They just made the giant fight poster, and it was me. It was GKO 6 or 5, and it just goes, Starring Nick Coring. Oh yeah. Hey, I swear, man, I had the cardboard cut out like this tall, like 4 feet tall in the casino, because I go there and eat and stuff. Sometimes gamble and try to make some money there, mess around. Yeah, no, that's a good casino.
Yeah, that shit's huge.
Jackson Rancheria.
Oh yeah, Global Knockout.
Global Knockout.
Yeah,
They pulled me off the last card, so just Jackson Rancheria.
No,
I'm just playing.
Who's the main event?
Do they have one? Or are they going to call me in 4 days?
I don't know. I know the big fight is fucking
Popo.
Morales and,
Shout out to Matt Waggy. Got a
Hey,
good win at.
We're supposed to try and get one of them on here, huh? Paver and
Yeah.
Popo's the 25er, right? Yeah,
Call
he's
that
good.
nigga.
Why is he not on the UFC?
Call him.
That's what I said.
Man,
I
go
told-
live.
I feel bad like I lied
Why
to him
not?
because last time he won, I was like, oh man, that's straight to the UFC, I think, for you.
everyone wants to be in the UFC.
You got
Yeah, but-
Popo's number?
There's only five
Tell him we
125
gonna
pound
call him.
fighters in the UFC. And one of them don't even fight no more. Ian McCall,
Ian McCall.
Joseph
Well, the fight's
Benavidez,
next weekend, so we can still try to not this weekend, but
And-
next weekend. So try to
True.
make that together.
Mighty Mouse, and Henry Cejudo. I don't know any other ones.
That what?
125ers. Oh, and John Dodson, 5. And 4 of them only fight. They just keep fighting each other. Mighty Mouse is going to keep winning.
I'll be sliding out to a fight soon too. Me and Vic.
Yeah, see, I'm not
Glove.
gonna go to Global Knockout. I gotta go see my boy Andre Ward.
Not me,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Town business.
Town
You know, gotta
business.
We were talking about him before you came here.
That's
too.
November 19th, huh?
November 19th.
That's
fight,
what it is.
Global Knockout.
Damn.
I really want to go to Global Knockout, but not as bad as I want to see Andre Ward.
I'll probably go to
You
Global
gotta go
Knockout.
see the Bay Boy, you know. And he just got.
What's the line on that?
I don't know. That's a good question. That's a tough
I put some
bet,
money
though.
on Ward because
Yeah.
Ward ain't gonna get knocked out, dude.
I don't think
Come
so.
on.
Come on, he's a boxer.
Hey,
Fuck no.
he's gonna hold him for 3 rounds and tire him out, and he's gonna keep his distance and hold him, then smother him.
Right.
Then he's gonna start throwing some hot shots that are quick, and then he's gonna
He was saying
Jab
that
him in
earlier.
the
about
stomach.
7-8 round. He's gonna pick it up, and then he's gonna cruise to an easy
Yeah.
W. You know
Hey,
how
I
he
like
does.
that. I like that.
too.
That's what happened. I'd be real happy with
That-
it.
it is what's gonna
Sweet
happen.
science.
Well, we'll see.
Put
so
money on
smooth.
it. Put it.
Hey, we'll see.
Exactly. You almost hit him the whole night. Like Floyd. You come this close to him the whole fucking night, but you never ever catch the motherfucker. Or you come, it's off the shoulder and
Yeah, he's
it's like
moving,
never
rolling.
direct. Like, and he's
And usually
sick
you
with
got to
it.
go to
Why,
Oracle
man?
to see
It's
him. For real. Usually you got to go to Oracle. to
That's
see
what
him.
I was thinking. That's what I was
You know
thinking
what
when
I'm
I
saying?
said I'm
Usually
down
you
for
gotta
that.
come to the town to
I
see.
push that out.
Usually
Like,
you
you know
gotta
what I
come to
mean?
the town to see Andre.
He's not
I go to
there,
Oracle
just,
and see
run
niggas.
like Floyd, just get the W. Yeah, actually, he'll fight sometimes too, and come in there and
He'll
mix
sit
it
down
up.
and throw some punches.
Yeah, no, his
Hell
last
yeah.
fight
He
he
fought
was
Kessler. He
crazy.
sat down and fucking
Yeah.
and fucking because Kessler was talking shit, so he made it a point to sit down inside. And
Yeah, let me beat you up for a minute. Yeah.
Nick and Nate fuck with him, no?
Yeah.
They
Yeah, no,
box
I've
with
seen-
him.
I've
He
seen
was
a
saying
lot
that they
of-
boxing is A1. He was complimenting
That's
him.
why.
People
Nick
don't
and
even
Nate-
know.
Yeah, Nick and
People
Nate,
have no
they
idea.
smart.
He was complimenting
Alan
Andre Ward,
Sanchez.
world class, 168 pounds,
Yeah.
moved up to light heavyweight, 175 pounds. You know what I mean? Like Nate sparred with the best boxer in the world and been socked in his
Exactly.
mouth by the best boxer in the world. Little ass leprechaun's not gonna knock him out, bro.
Yeah, real
Not only
talk.
that, they do good against them. It's
Right.
not they're not
Yeah.
getting beat up.
Oh,
That's
It's-
what he was saying. He in the interview.
It's
He was like,
I've seen.
How they throw so many punches? Like that's what I was gonna say. It's like so hard to win a round when they throw so many punches. Like you spar with them, you're like,
I've seen sparring
right.
footage of them beating him sometimes,
Oh,
and,
for
and,
sure.
and then, but I mean, sometimes he's Andre Ward. He's getting over on you
Right.
too. He's,
yeah, hell yeah.
His ass is so fast, man. That's
so
the thing
fast,
I
that's
see
right.
with him,
If you
especially
get a couple in there, you juice.
boom, 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 boom. Real quick.
you're like, damn.
I'm like, that did not look like fun.
But,
You
with
watch
that-
Alan Sanchez, another really good pro boxer,
Fairfield,
up and comer.
Fairfield.
He
Fairfield,
comes in.
California. By way
Comes
of
and trains with Nick and
Guadalajara,
Nate a
no,
lot.
by way of Mexico. I don't know where at in Mexico.
He said
I don't know
Guadalajara.
where at in Mexico.
What was it say,
He's from
Guadalajara?
Mexico originally.
Zacatecas.
I think he's from Agua Caliente.
Hey, that's the one we was in Vegas with, right?
Yeah,
Hot
that's
water.
what he's in
Oh,
Vegas.
okay.
Yeah, no. Hey, last time we were out in Vegas for the Connor fight, yeah, we roomed up together.
You and Ellen?
Yeah.
Oh,
How'd
shit.
that happen?
We both showed up at the same casino, and I'm like, "Hey, I'm buying a room. Are you buying a room?" And he's like, "Yeah, I'm buying a room. I got 2 beds. Come chill." And I was like, "All right, I drop on the room here."
Fuck it.
That's dope.
Yeah, it
that's
works.
dope.
And then we just rolled around the whole time.
And
It
that's
don't
all
always
gangster
work
that
like
you just
that.
showed up to the casino with no room, like, I'm here.
Yeah, it don't
Yeah,
always work like
we
that.
good.
We struggle sometimes.
No, we both had
Sometimes-
rooms.
Right.
That we were
Oh,
buying.
okay.
Or I was in line to buy a room,
Yeah,
but and then he was in line, and we both just. Oh, we went on the same flight too, out of Stockton.
Yeah.
But I didn't know he was going to the same casino too.
Shout out to Mike McIntyre. Got to fight this Friday.
Ooh.
I'm cornering
What's
him.
Mike's
Corner.
Mike's
Where are they at?
Hummingbird.
around the corner at
the
the hotel
333?
across street from Arden
Red
Fair.
Lion?
Oh,
Red-
Lion?
not
Red
the
Lion?
Red Line off the 160.
Doubletree?
I think it might be
Where they had the
Doubletree,
sugar
right across
building,
the street from Arden Fair Mall.
I have
That's good.
Mike's fighting?
Mike's fighting
Ooh, hey,
on Friday.
Get out there or what?
I think I want to
Yeah.
say I'm not all the way.
There's
certain,
pro fights
but
there too. Pro boxer matches there
I was gonna
too.
say
He fights
there's a,
masters
I know
in the
some dudes
amateur.
from the
Let's do
boxing
some pro
coach at
boxing
my
fights.
the boxing coach at Boss Boxing, Joe Lugardo. He trains a couple of pro fighters who are fighting. He trains some dude named Matt. I wish I would have known his
Okay.
name.
So get off your ass and get to them fights. Huh?
Yeah, get on. I'm gonna go.
I don't know.
That's what you telling
He hit me up the other night, like, yo, I need a corner man. Like, I was like, I got you.
Hummingbird.
Yeah, that's been my sparring partner for a long time. Like, we threw a lot of punches at each other.
All
Mike's
right.
like 44. Trains at Ultimate Fitness
44, ready
boxing.
for war.
But he started taking amateur fights like 2 years ago. He got
Fucking
like
up.
3 or 4 of
He
them.
started his amateur
Boxing
career at
matches.
41.
Like, yeah. like,
Took
Like,
up boxing
yeah.
at 4
Yeah.
years old.
Higher
You know,
around
just
now. I think
a-
I'm in the best shape of my life.
It's like, yeah, I'm gonna try this.
He'll fight too.
Uh,
Man, that's
he
like
throws punches.
41, and to get in there and be like, okay, I'm
It
gonna
fucked you up, huh?
come in here and spar.
Like
You know,
this 18-year-old?
no, okay. So Mike started. He went to the boxing class. You know what I mean? He went to Open Fitness.
Coach Joke. Shout out to Coach Joe
Guevara's
Guevara.
boxing class, right? And then he like progressed to the point where he was like, okay, I'm gonna come. So let me. Oh, if you don't know, there's a difference between Ultimate Fitness and Team Alpha Male. Like, you
Yeah.
can go to an Ultimate Fitness kickboxing practice. You can go to Ultimate Fitness boxing class, and that's like civilians who come in and work
Yeah.
out, want to
Average
learn
Joe.
self-defense.
Hey, I don't like that disrespect that I heard in civilians at Ultimate Fitness.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
He heard it.
I
I said like
He
this.
heard it.
I don't want to be labeled as a civilian. I used to come in after my 9-to-5 job.
Yeah,
to work out.
exactly. Actually, I was off work
No,
for that
like,
year.
That's dope. I mean, really, that's dope, right? Like,
No.
really, Ultimate Fitness is a cool
That's
ass
dedication.
gym.
Yeah, it is.
That's dedication.
But that's
Shout
a far
out
cry
Hummingbird.
from when you come to Team Alpha Male Sparring.
True.
Now, when you come to Team Alpha Male Sparring,
True.
you're seeing some of the best
I've
fighters
showed-
in the world
TJ
try to
Dillashaw
take off
beating
their
people
their
up.
head.
Mm-hmm.
If you come in and you want to spar with TJ Dillashaw,
I come all the way
just
from
know,
Arkansas.
Just know,
Doing our
just if you,
amateur.
I don't care if you took 40 Dion's kickboxing classes. If you come in and spar with TJ Dillashaw,
He's gonna rip
gonna
your
try
head
to knock
off.
you
He's
out.
gonna beat the shit
You're
out
not,
of
you're not gonna try if that's all you did.
Well, the chances are he's going to beat you up, but you know what I'm saying? It's maybe or maybe not whether he puts you to sleep or not.
Chances.
You know what I mean? But
There's
like,
no
he's going to beat
chances
you
of
up.
that.
He's going to beat you up. But
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, so that's what it is.
Yeah, I've come in on Saturday morning.
You're gonna have to chop
I've come
that
in
up.
on Saturday morning.
It is real.
Rednecks from Iowa. It's,
I mean, people get knocked out.
After feeling good in Coach Joe's sparring class a bunch of times, going with Mike, and I was like, yeah, I'll come on Saturday morning. I think I'm ready. I wasn't ready.
I wasn't ready.
I wasn't ready.
You wasn't ready, huh?
I think
Damn it.
first it was Mike, which was my normal, but then it moved over and it was like Adam Corrigan.
Taekwondo.
Yeah,
champion
but
guy,
boxing. Yeah,
was
exactly.
shipping your shit.
And he was just.
Is he champ?
He was almost.
Shipping away.
He was almost telling me.
Shipping
He
away.
does. He was almost telling me when he was doing it. Like,
he's a Taekwondo world champion.
Yeah, his
That's
kicks
all
and
he's
shit
gonna
are
be like,
crazy.
yeah,
and,
Yes.
Right.
His
He was playing.
He's
He was
not a
just.
black belt in boxing, but it's
No.
like, he's a high
but his hands are good.
Yeah, his
Yeah.
hands are good.
I see him throw-
And his
Right.
gas tank is real good.
Yeah,
Like
he's like
fucking.
eats like a champ.
He's
Yeah.
all lean.
Hey.
Yeah.
Best
tried to-
compliment,
He's like a
look,
little
he's like,
beard bouncing around, but throwing cool.
He tried to go to the same part of my body like 5 times. I was like, nigga, you ain't
liver?
gonna embarrass me like this.
Liver?
You ain't just gonna sit here. I'm gonna block it. Fuck.
Kidney
Yeah,
gone
man.
bleeding,
Um,
peeing blood.
But yeah.
This is what it hates. Sometimes it hates to be, you know what I'm saying, keep being real, because I'll keep it real. He dropped me with a body shot before.
Oh yeah, and after you just said he like throw them kicks at me or something,
I
right?
was hella sad.
Or wait, no, that was when he kicked you in the head. He be fucking you up.
Adam Corrigan story. I just say I got Adam Corrigan, bro.
I was,
One time I sparred with
I'm
Adam
staying away
Corrigan.
from him.
Shut up.
Taekwondo, you know, they want to like back up, and try to karate kick you. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So after I was
Hey,
chasing him
they
around
come in
for
real
so
fast.
long. Yeah, so I was chasing him around. I was hella mad. I was like, fight. You know what I mean? It's like fighting Floyd. They run. So I stand there. I put my hands down. I'm like, man, do something. As soon as I put my hands down, he kicked me in the face.
Yeah.
That's one of those moments when you just hate life.
Damn it.
Goddamn right.
I feel embarrassed now.
Right?
And now I got to kick
He's
this
like
guy's
this.
ass.
I'm going to run until he gets hella frustrated, and then I'm going to wait and kick him in the face. And what did he do? Ran around until I got frustrated and kicked me in the face.
Wait, he told him?
What's that?
He told him first? Or he's just thinking that?
I'm just saying.
Blas, you never thought about joining the gym? Throwing some punches at niggas?
Nah, I hold the Glock.
Yeah.
You said it.
You know what I'm saying, man?
Man.
Just
The
walking around
27.
with,
I got 10 fingers. I just use one of them. I'm like, damn it.
Them
What's
guys
happening?
just walking
Control
around,
seven.
just beat up and shit. I can't do that.
Just
Bro,
swinging
like,
at
he doing bad. They're doing bad.
Yeah, you're just swinging at each other.
Man. I'm a do construction for 10 hours, then go get my ass beat
There you
for
go.
about 2 hours.
Then go
How's
home
that
and be
rewarding to me?
tired.
That's what Mike McIntyre did. They started fighting.
That is. He goes and
Well,
builds.
shit, this ain't gonna be the same story over here.
He goes build
This ain't gonna be the
staircases.
same story over here.
Yeah. This nigga builds staircases for a living.
Hey,
In houses, he
I
probably.
stay in my lane. There's less traffic. I know what the hell I need to be doing.
Yeah, man, I'm glad I picked it up at like 42 or 40 actually. It was like, yeah, boxing is pretty dope. Glad I didn't pick it up at 20. I'd be a dumbass right now. I'd probably be
Punch drunk. Punch drunk.
because I'm pretty good at it. I be fucking niggas up in the gym,
Oh, shit,
kind of. You know what I
hummingbird.
mean? I'm the hummingbird.
Fluttering.
Hummingbird.
Yeah, that's my
his nickname.
name in the gym, the hummingbird. You know what I mean? Because
You know, you gotta
I'm
have a handle.
agile and, you know,
Floating.
I do a lot of that. You know,
Right
and,
matchmaking, you know what I'm saying? Like, amateur fighting, you know what I mean?
Yeah, hell, from what I hear, you know,
I'm
he might
trying
be
to-
6-0 pro.
I'm
Get the
trying
right
to-
matchmaking.
Yeah, I think I would be like 13th or something in the WBC right now
Okay.
if I signed up.
Went to Guatemala and fought
signed
people.
up.
Checking ain't cheating. I guess.
But yeah, man, that's you've been fucking kind of on that global knockout for a few fights.
Yeah, I've been on
it's
every
been
single
a-
one of them. This is the
is-
first
no,
one I'm going to miss.
he
I
is
am
global
global knockout.
Global knockout.
Fuck being on it. I am it.
Hell
Fuck out
yeah.
of that. What happened?
I've seen
Um,
some good ones. Seen you knock that
Big
dude
on-
out in the first round, that big dude.
Which one?
Jamie? Oh no, Jaime. What was it?
No,
Jamie?
the best one was what was the Mexican dude?
The Mexican-
Jack.
Yeah, where we were like beefing in the back, hella
Yeah.
crazy.
Who was the one outside?
They were beefing in the back, and they had the meanest. I was in your corner.
Yeah, you
I
told
was in
me.
the
You're like,
fucking-
aren't
look,
you scared of that guy?
I'm in this corner. They're having a crazy ass stare down.
We're
and I'm like
flexing and
looking at the
shit.
dude,
It's fucking you
and I'm
up, bro.
like scared. I'm like, bruh's hella buff and shit. I'm like, oh shit. And there's a fence between, there's a nick in the fence between us, and I'm like, damn, he looked kind of scary, bro. He did look kind of scary, man.
I wasn't scared. I hated him. I was like, I was ready to kill fucking him. I was like,
It was one of like the maniest fucking pre-fight stare downs. They're both like, and they're both hella jacked, flexing at each other, like growling at each other. I'm like, oh god, it's real. It's real. Then he
I'm
got
calling him a
then he got
puto
one.
in the back, yelling it across the
He's
hallway,
yelling all
flipping
the
him
hallway.
off.
It was wild.
Yeah.
You
man.
ready? You ready?
Oh. He was ready. He was ready, but it was hella crazy.
Hey, he did rampage
Like, oh,
me though. Hey, I
shit.
give him that. And he was cool after the fight. We're cool now, but
Nice. What's his name? Shout out to fucking the
Anthony
buff
Garcia.
Mexican dude. Yeah, Anthony Garcia.
Yeah, no, he was a tough guy. He did rampage slam me in the cage. As I give him that. You got that. Yeah, I saw the pictures on your Facebook.
Speaking of Adam Corrigan, though,
Oh.
Adam Corrigan put him to sleep, though.
Yeah, I choked him.
Lullaby?
Yeah.
Anthony
Garcia.
Anthony Garcia, yeah. Adam Corrigan
Night,
put him
night.
to sleep.
Yeah, he did like a spinning kick and then
Did he
socked
go
him.
down?
Kiss the baby.
I was
Kiss the baby.
he did like a spinning kick or something, and the guy fell up against the cage, and then he just socked
Damn.
him. Yeah.
Left him.
And then
he was a
it was
highlight.
pretty violent too.
He
like,
was a highlight.
He hit him like 2 or 3 times. Just boom, 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 and he's just like all crouched against the cage. I felt bad for a dude.
Yeah.
Melted it, like real life melted.
I was like, "Eee."
He's on the flyer.
Yeah.
Hey,
He's one of these, he's on the
big
flyer.
dude, 8-second knockout there. Bink, just
Just
watch.
8-second knockout.
You
Damn,
against the
damn.
big dude. Yeah.
Jamie something, ain't it?
Lil Bear.
Little
Little
bit.
Bear.
outside.
I just came out
I know what
and
you're
threw
talking
Damn it.
I faked the jab, and then he went to throw, and I just ducked, hit him with a body shot, hook to the head, headbutt, and then a punch. I didn't even mean to hit him with the headbutt. I was just
Done
coming up.
deal.
And I like how he kept it 100 though. He was
Yeah.
like, headbutted him, slapped him.
Evander
And then
Holyfield.
boom.
Damn, my
And then
native brother had to sit it down.
And then then he just out, and then I just gave him 2 hot ones when he was out, and then ran.
Damn.
Yeah, that was
That's
lit.
tied for the fastest knockout in the UFC, right?
Fucking A. That,
I think it's like
Back to the
5
sweat
seconds now.
lodge.
Oh, is it
hey, the crowd erupted and the fucking, it was the outside fucking at Global
that one was
Knockout.
sold out outside.
Yeah, that shit was tight.
Damn.
Oh,
they
that was
events
energy
be-
with that
They
shit.
events be real. There's some other
When
ones
Kid Alex beat Eloy Garza.
The gun, Eloy Garza.
Yeah, he beat Eloy Garza.
didn't he knock
There was
him out,
energy.
too?
Yeah, he
Yes, he
knocked
did.
him out.
He did.
And they went to slugging on each other, and Alex
He got
caught
the
him.
most
And
power.
I was gonna say, for a little tiny motherfucker, man, he knocks
Bro,
out
that's a stick.
everybody.
Yeah.
I hear stories about people like 60 pounds bigger than him sparring him. They're like 5'10" and like 180 pounds, and they're like, yeah, man. They're like, oh, I was sparring with everybody else, Mel, and then I was sparring with him, and I thought I was gonna like take it easy or something, and this fool just comes out and blasts me in the head.
Oh, yeah.
They're like, they don't
He
not like
got
bow,
him.
bow, bow, bow,
He's
like
got
That's
him.
funny.
bow, one punch, and they're like, damn, this
That's
fool
funny.
hits hard.
I-
He little.
hell yeah.
I know this. I know a gym member was like, I hold some mitts for him. I hold mitts for him, right? And he's like, like you were saying, he does his job. I'm not gonna say what his job. He goes to work all day long, comes and works out at the gym, right? You got no business sparring with Kid Alex Sandoval.
No.
So apparently, he's like, I got knocked out. I'm like, you got knocked out yesterday? I'm like, what happened? He was like, I was sparring with Alex. I'm like, why were you sparring? And he's about probably like 50 pounds like bigger than Alex. But I'm like,
Well, Alex is, probably
Yeah,
one of the
he
top
went-
125 pounders in the world.
Man,
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Yeah, like top 15 for sure.
Legit,
But,
yeah.
I was like, that's what happened. People come, they work out. They're like, they work out. They get a couple workouts in. They're like, oh, I got my 1, 2, 3 together, and then they want to spot, like, get in there.
They're doing
and spar.
cardio kickboxing and shit.
Mm-hmm.
They go, you can't go from the cardio
with a high
kickboxing
level pro, and I'm
to
like,
fighting UFC fighters.
there's
It just don't
I've
work
seen
that
bad
way.
situations like that where like people come in and they want to spar with pros. That I just seen it where like
That's
a
hella
relatively unskilled person came in and wanted to spar with a pro, and I don't know why the people let him spar with a pro, but
But it's usually an ego thing because they usually don't come in and be like, hey,
Right.
can I please go spar with that guy? They're like, hey, put me in there.
exactly. You ain't
and I'm like,
Oh,
okay.
God.
Well, no, yeah, I'll hook you up. Let me put you in there real quick.
Fucking
Hey,
A.
you want to spar with Nick or Nate?
Right.
Here, go spar with Big Mike Persons real quick, and
you up.
or Lucas or somebody is gonna sock you in the head 100 times.
Hey, Coach Joe Guevara put you in. That motherfucker come in. He'll
Like,
build it. All right, sign the paper, bruh.
Sign the waiver. You're
Sign
fine.
the waiver,
Hey, that
bruh.
is the worst thing. I'm gonna just tell you, anyone listening out there, if you go to a gym and you want to spar somebody, and you hear somebody say, "Hey, did he sign the waiver?" Get out of the ring. Get out of the ring because they're making sure it's okay for them to hurt you.
Yeah.
Like,
Fuck you up.
It's cool. It's
You
cool. We fucked
ain't
them up.
coming
He
out.
signed the waiver.
You ain't coming out happy.
Right. I'm like, it's not a good look.
Because you'll get guys who's a fucking roofer.
I read an
Some
article
dude
that
who's a
said,
roofer.
Like, the average U.S. male is like 400% less effective than he thinks he is in a fight.
Yeah, in a street fight.
In a street fight. And
Trust me, I've been
and I
fighting them all.
believe that.
They're not that effective.
Man, I'm like, man, I believe that. Everybody walks off the street into the gym thinking, oh, I'll fight one of these.
True.
You know, no.
Yep, because they would jump in our
Hey.
class.
And they're
They
even
would
so
jump in our
delusional.
fucking class and be like, Jimmy Drake would give them the free week. So they'd really just sign up right there and then jump in class and then start throwing hard ass punches. And usually you don't tell a motherfucker, you just hit as hard as you get hit.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
if
So
you
it's
bitch
like,
about it,
oh,
you're a
okay.
pussy. And-
Exactly. So it's like, oh,
Fucked up.
this dude. And you gotta smack
This
him. And then he
motherfucker.
straightens up.
You gotta smack
It's like fucking, but zero of them guys have any footwork.
Right.
So they just stand in one place
So
and
the
throw.
hummingbird
So I
starts fluttering
step back and fucking jump right in. Coach Joe shows you the
Get that
first
angle.
week. You
that
fucking
angle.
just smack him like, okay.
Flutter to the-
Oh.
Tommy Barrett.
Yeah, you get the dudes get the crazy eyes when you hit them.
Yeah. Or scared.
That's how you know it hurt.
That's another fun fact for you people out there. It doesn't matter how mad you can get. It's not that.
It's
doesn't make you a
not
better
about
fighter.
that.
Yeah, that
I had
ain't
someone
gonna.
tell me before, don't trip, bro. If anything happens, but you don't understand how mad I can get. It's
What are you gonna do? Cry? Not be my friend after I beat you up because it ain't gonna help you not get beat
I
up.
think there was like a Ben Stewart angry man. Like your power is getting angry.
He wanted
He's
to
like,
pass.
He was dead serious. She's like, no, you don't
Yeah,
understand how
Bruce
mad
Banner
I am.
ass. What do you think
Like,
is
you
gonna
know-
happen? You get mad, turn into a
Right?
Hulk?
I was like, you're not
You
gonna
get
turn
fucked up
into a
still.
Hulk.
That is great.
Oh,
That's great.
Um,
Raiders are great.
The Raiders. He's still happy about the Raiders.
Yeah, I'll be on.
Hey,
I'll
what's
be
been
on
up
this
with Golden
shit.
State?
Uh,
You been fucking with him?
I'm a Lakers fan.
Oh, but yeah, that's true. So you haven't really been.
So I know they
Y'all
beat them by
beat Golden
20.
State, huh? Y'all
by
did
20.
beat Golden State.
Yeah,
It's gonna
look
take
how
them a
many
couple
shit. Come on now,
games.
there's a couple. I ain't one of them dudes. Yeah, we win the third game of the season, and I feel like we're going to the ship. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of shit to prove.
Oh, you guys
But,
got a lot.
Same with the Warriors. They're not. They just got a gel. Once that gel starts clicking, it's
Gonna
over.
be ugly.
You know, it's gonna be a.
They might
gonna
run
be a-
off like
It's gonna be a
35
long
in a
season
row.
for the West. You know what I'm saying? Trying to beat them boys. You know,
They can run off like 35 in a row.
13 threes.
13 threes.
13 threes, real quick.
It's gonna take a minute for them. To
Few
get
weeks.
together, yeah.
13 threes. You know who he beat? Kobe. Kobe had 12.
And Danielle Marshall.
That's a big name.
Curry?
I think Danielle.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Curry's
Yeah.
the shit, bro.
13 threes. That's
He's got
that's
Jesus
a lot
on
of money.
his side, man.
That's a lot of money right there.
Hey,
13
he's doing
threes.
some crazy shit. He's right. He's drawing crosses on his shoes with
Yeah.
Sharpies. He's on to something, man.
Man.
He's getting blessed before
But you
every game
got
he's
like
cheating.
Philly.
Hey,
And they on that
look,
light skin
There
shit.
might be something to the Jesus thing.
Yeah.
You got Curry
Yeah,
with the power of Jesus.
Andre
killing it,
Ward?
and you got Son of God, Andre Ward, killing it. I don't think it's a coincidence.
I'm just getting a big ass Jesus tattoo and going to church.
Then I'm gonna go punch somebody in the face.
If it don't help me, I'm taking
They
it
swinging
back.
with the hand of the Lord right there. Man.
That's hella funny though. That,
Right?
But
they're
yeah,
both the
hoop
best
is-
in their
You been
sports.
watching it?
For real.
Watch
Who?
what?
Who?
A little bit. I really been
Hey,
watching
no.
highlights. I've been working so much.
Philly.
John
look-
Jones is a Christian too, right?
I
Oh,
John
man.
Jones?
guess.
Shout out to John Jones with the 1 year suspension.
John
Dope.
Jones
What
is
is it,
crazy.
July? You gotta
Hey.
come back
John
July.
Oh, he did
He's
not
on
get
so much
off.
steroids and cocaine.
I heard it was
baby.
gonna look. I heard it was looking good for him though.
What's looking good for him?
Nothing now. But I heard that his shit
prison
was.
cell?
He was close to proving like his contaminated samples or whatever. I thought he
tried
was
to
like.
blame it on Viagra.
Again, right?
Oh, my God.
And yeah, Dana White was like, even a couple weeks ago, was like, yeah, he's really close to. I think he might be coming back. He's really close to proving his shit. And then, just the other day, yeah, steroid test or whatever.
right.
Want to know what the most embarrassing thing was he tried to say? He tried to say that he tested dirty for steroids because his Viagra prescription.
Yeah, that's
I'm like, you're like 27, bro. I'm like, what do you?
Somebody at the gym gave him a fucking.
No, he's
Wasn't that Anderson
What a
Silva?
No, but I was saying, he's a
yeah.
Christian because he has a
He's
tattoo.
on
I think
Xanax.
it's,
Anderson
what is
Silva
it?
said he got a guy in the Philippines that gave him some dick
John
shit.
Jones?
Yeah, it's on
No.
Viagra. And,
I know it's like the quote is like.
and he was on a shitload of stuff. Though. He was on Xanax and a bunch of antidepressants.
I know he's doing a lot of
he
pilot
was-
right now.
He was
Yeah.
crazy when he fought Nick
Cover
Diaz.
right
Like he was scared and out of his mind. He was going crazy. I think a little bit.
Who was?
Anderson Silva when he fought Nick.
Why?
Because he was on boner pills, antidepressants, and Xanax, and all sorts of crazy shit. Like he had like 3 different prescriptions that he wasn't supposed to have that he
Really?
tested positive for.
He's in the days.
That's why they were
Yeah.
talking.
He didn't want
hella
to feel shit.
He was on, yeah.
Jake cat move. No. He didn't want to feel nothing.
Give me that check,
Come on.
man.
Yeah, give me the check.
I gotta go buy a couple bottles.
Well, what do you think of this Mike Bisping being the middleweight champion? I feel like I should be in UFC. I think I could beat him up.
It is hilarious.
This
to
thing
me.
is a tough dude.
I feel like
He
if
is
I
that.
punched him really hard in his face, he'd fall.
Yeah, but
He
I mean,
would.
fucking, you're a big, strong dude too. Yeah, of course, if you caught him on the chin, he'd probably sit.
I think I feel like if Vitor could do it, I could do it.
I think
Fucking
that's
A.
crazy because there's so much talent in the 185-pound pool.
Exactly.
For Mike Bisping to be
I
like
just
that.
want.
And now they're talking about him fighting a retired 170-pounder or something.
Did you think he beat whatchamacallit?
Nah, Diaz.
What's up?
You thought he beat Hendo?
No,
Nah,
I didn't think he beat
hell
him.
no.
I
He got
didn't
his
think
ass
he
beat.
beat Hendo.
He got socked up so
He
bad.
shouldn't
I don't
even
think he
beat
beat
it,
Anderson
Jan.
Silva.
Hey, did you see his face?
I think Hendo got two 10-8s.
Oh, how do you
Anderson
beat a
Silva
guy who
double
knocks
kneed him
you
in
the
the face
fuck
and dropped
out?
him.
That's what I want to know. Because
think
at the end
Hendo
of the
got-
round,
that's
he
the
knocked
one,
him
yeah,
out. He
everybody
slept
got
him.
Anderson.
Exactly. Hendo got two 10-8s. In that fight, I think.
Right.
With the knockdowns.
With the knockdowns, he fucking laid him flat a couple times, and then he pops
That
back
because
he's
up.
marketable,
old.
man,
He was like
because he's
47,
marketable.
46.
Exactly.
I wanted that storybook ending for him. I was like, man, I hope he wins this.
Right.
He really
And
won
he
it.
did
though.
the jump down punch again when he
Yeah.
caught him that first time. He went back to the same fucking jump punch that he branded
the
and
logo
shit.
pose on it?
Yeah,
That's his go-to?
logos. Yeah, that
that-
nigga turned it into
that's
his
his go-to.
logo
That-
after he knocked him out 10 years ago with the same shit.
After
Yeah.
Bisping was running his mouth, he got his mouth.
Oh yeah, on the Ultimate Fighter, he is talking all this shit, and you know Dan Henderson, he's just like a country ass.
That's why I don't talk shit about
He
fighting.
just
got
Like,
that
the
action.
worst thing in the
He's
world
laughing.
is to
Got that
run your
action.
mouth and then get your mouth ran in.
Real talk.
I remember that line from a few things in life from you.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'm against it.
yeah. No, don't run your mouth and get your mouth ran in. That's
Oh, yeah, we know.
That's a quote from Fred right there.
That's not a quote from me. That's a quote from.
It's your quote now.
He's like, no,
mine.
I
It's
never
your
heard it
time.
from nobody but you.
I
It's tied to
remember it
you.
from Fred. I do remember the
Look for
quote
it.
in question. Fucking leave it there.
Fred's mean.
He
There's
was.
something wrong with you, Fred.
That was one
Hey,
thing
but
that
you
was wrong.
you're not lying though.
You ain't over there gambling, no, man? What's up? You ain't doing nothing on
I
this
do.
NFL or what's
I
up?
do.
It's college?
I've been
what-
losing money on like FanDuel.
Losing money.
Is that like that fantasy
all
football
AB.
shit?
Yeah, weekly. You just pick a team per week, and then go in. I did good last
And you just
season.
handing over money?
I'm kinda. Because I ain't doing much research and like I'm just kind of going by name recognition.
That's
and
why
Just
I
having
don't
fun?
follow the
Kinda
man.
just
Yeah,
fucking off
not
money.
wanting to research and do
Just,
all that bullshit.
nah,
Yeah,
just having more fun watching on Sundays, trying to
No,
give
you
myself
gotta-
a way to care.
You know,
So I got to put some money on it to
It's
give
real.
a fuck.
yeah. Or else you didn't even watch the game.
Yeah, I don't really care. I got
you
my
got to be in that
fantasies.
newspaper. You got to be in all the shit.
What
Yeah,
fantasy
I
team
don't
did you
fuck
win
with
on?
it. I don't fuck with it either
I
like
got a
that,
good.
that's
My one fantasy team is $200 a man, so I think it's like 1,400 to the winner or something like that. Then I got
you're
another
balling
one.
out on that. I thought you were talking like little dollars, man. Like hey, I won $50.
We got a band.
He's like, yeah,
We just went up a
1,400 over
band.
here.
Okay.
I'm like, yeah,
Nah,
here, I can make
but
you
I got
clear
another
off that.
$50 league, and then I play FanDuel for $30-$40 per weekend.
They
or
got meetings
something.
for you.
Nah, I just do that during football.
Yeah, we'll hook you
I
up
only
with a
do it
number
during
after
football.
this.
I don't even do it during
I
the
asked
rest
him
of
about
it.
quick food. He got so many parlays going. and all this
I
shit.
wish I ain't even
Man.
got a bookie right now.
Are you gonna bet on the Andre Ward fight?
I would if it's good odds.
See, your money must be longer than Howe Avenue. I want to know. I want to know what to bet on. You know what? Let me know.
I'll work with you.
Jeremy
us up.
Rothstein over here.
We'll talk.
Hey,
We'll
why don't
talk.
you let me fill me in, Sam?
We'll talk. I know a couple things.
I'd work the beverages.
A guy
you
or
know,
two.
you've
He
seen
said, I'll
the
stay in food and beverage.
food and beverage. Just know
He
that.
said, I don't need a show.
Yeah, I don't need it. I don't need
We
none of
good
that.
over here. Dave Dash will stay. Fucking yeah, man. I like. I play football, but that's it. I don't bet on hoop.
Bet on the Raiders.
Bet on the Raiders. Yeah, you're loving that they're doing
Yeah.
good.
I do bet
man.
on fights every now and then. It's always good.
On a few fights.
Yeah.
Hey,
Who we got? We got a big fight coming
Hey,
up.
the
what do
three
we got
guys-
this weekend?
The three
They're
guys who
coming
bet
up.
on Bisping beat
Oh, it's
Rocco.
McGregor and Alvarez this weekend.
Oh, that fight's
Yeah.
whack.
Who's gonna win?
Who whack?
Fucking. The first 2 minutes will tell everything. Either Conor McGregor knocks him out in the first 2 minutes, or he's gonna get wrestled up and beat up and probably tapped out.
Mm.
You heard it here first.
You heard it here first.
Hey,
Kill shot Corey.
in the first 2 minutes, it'll tell everything because
Right.
either Conor's gonna come out there and blast him, and he's just gonna fold up like a damn lawn chair, or he's
Hold
gonna,
on.
but he does
Hold
get
on.
folded up in just about every fight. I think his chin's real suspect.
Right.
Eddie Alvarez, he
Eddie
gets folded
Alvarez.
up, but then he comes back most of the time.
Right?
But
Is it
I
glass?
mean, he's been melted a
Gilbert
few
Melendez
times.
broke his
Is it
face
glass?
and fucking he stuck it out to win the fucking split decision.
Yeah, but I mean, I've also seen what's the guy from Bellator? He's not even the Chandler.
Chandler slept him, huh?
Slept him,
99.
busted him, and he was just like this, like not even like in this realm anymore. He left it.
In Alvarez's defense, that's because he'll sit down in the pocket and throw with you.
He will.
It's exciting.
And that's
he looked like shit
that's
at
like,
that against.
you know what I mean? That's when he flipped that coin. Like, fuck.
He might just touch that button.
Yeah.
I thought he looked
Tired.
like shit
Right
against
now.
Dos Anjos, to be
Sometimes
honest.
it's him.
Wonder Boy Thompson and Tyron Woodley.
Dos Anjos never
Tom
the same
Simmons
after
gonna win.
steroids.
I think
That's
so.
what I said. Hey, once Dos
Once the
Anjos
steroids gone,
got it banned, the real steroid ban, the
Right.
USADA came in and started
Right.
testing
You
every
think
motherfucker
so?
every week.
But I thought.
Yeah, he looked like
I
shit
thought-
after that.
I thought Dos Anjos looked pretty quick.
No, they
and,
said it was RDA. No, it was PED.
Yeah.
I thought he looked pretty good on
Against
Saturday
Ferguson?
against
Oh, yeah,
Ferguson.
'cause he's fighting in
I thought he was
Mexico.
quick
He's probably
and like
He
fucking.
didn't have the 12 pack.
He's probably out in
maybe not.
Guatemala or
But I thought he was really
Mexico
quick.
or whatever.
He had a couple more fajitas on him.
I felt like he was crisp and quick.
He wasn't all veined out looking like
But
yeah.
Ferguson was just fucking better.
Ferguson's a G.
Touching shit.
Wonder Boy's a G too.
Wonder Boy's gonna
Wonder Boy, Tyron Woodley.
Same thing. The
you got,
first 2 minutes.
one and done.
Yeah. I think Tyron's the worst good fighter there
Who
is.
is
Worst
the best
champion
wrestler
ever?
that Wonder Boy
Yeah.
fought.
Because
Oh,
if there was one more minute, if Robbie Lawler made it one more minute, if he didn't get knocked out with that one punch, he'd have won that fight. There'd be no
True.
question.
If it was a fifth, we'd all be drunk.
Yeah.
And Chael Sonnen would have been champ.
Yep.
You know.
But no, I feel like if Robbie Lawler ever gets a rematch on that, he'll be a little better on his distancing and not just let him be that explosive right out the gate.
right.
Because I mean, when he comes out the gate, he is so strong and fast, and he connects on those. You might go to sleep.
Fucking
But
A.
Thompson's long and real good with his distancing. Before he's a karate guy, then a kickboxer. He always keeps his space real good and keeps you right at the end of his strikes. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I think.
And Wonder Boy
I
is
could
dope. Like, he's nasty. He's precision with them kicks.
He's like a better Lyoto Machida.
Yes. It's hard to judge. Hard to judge timing.
I don't think Lyoto Machida's that hot. I never thought he was.
Wonder Boy ever
No.
Ever since I
As
saw
soon as
BJ
they
Penn
figured out
fighting,
his cadence, then they got him. He was good for a while because nobody knew that karate shit, that distance he was coming in and out from, and he had weird fucking move all with his hips.
he kicked real right there.
Yeah.
It was a movie watching him
Did
fight.
that shit,
And then he
yeah.
just
Man.
snapping.
Whoop some motherfuckers though.
And then somebody
man.
figured
He got
that
some
shit
people under
out,
his
caught
belt,
him on the
though,
way
you know?
in,
And
and
then next thing you know, the homie Jake Shields is fucking whooping him in jiu-jitsu.
Yep.
uh,
Well,
that's a
I didn't
compliment.
think he was that hot after I saw him before he ever was in the UFC. And fat, drunk BJ Penn, who was like 195, 200 pounds. Like BJ Penn at 200 pounds. Yeah,
Right.
if you ever met the guy, he's this
5'5",
tall.
yeah.
He's got some damn football stats. He ain't as tall as they say he is. Yeah, he's got some NFL stuff going on. But you see him, and then you see Lyoto Machida, who's pretty big. I mean, he's a little shorter, but big dude,
right,
a real 205er, 185er.
right.
And BJ Penn kind of put the beating on him out in Japan.
Wow.
He didn't get beat up. I thought he landed better punches for sure, and he pushed Lyoto back the whole time. And Lyoto's hella big. How are you going to be a big guy getting bullied by a little fat guy?
Chris Weidman, Yoel Romero.
Yoel, I'm going
I
Yoel.
think so, Yoel too.
Wait, the steroids though.
Steroids. I was
too.
gonna say we'll see what kind of USADA fucking. But Chris Weidman, man, I'm not gonna bet against Chris Weidman.
Hearing that word a lot.
I don't know.
I like Yoel. I never kind of. I was one of the few that never really. Chris Weidman say everybody needs to get on board. He was talking to me because I wasn't on board. Like
He's got good
fucking.
boxing
Even when
and
he
he's
was
got good
winning,
wrestling.
I expected him to lose most of the fights, and he still won and proved me wrong, like over and over and over again.
Are you talking about giant
and-
shitty Frankie Edgar?
So So I got a lot of respect for Munoz, and he fucking wrecked Munoz.
Yeah, no,
V-Town.
Munoz is a hella cool guy, man, and he's a
V-Town.
good, solid fighter. But
But he wasn't ready.
when I saw him and Lyoto fight,
sound that bad, bro.
his chin went.
Damn.
That's what happened. Before that, he was a beast, and he is beating up everybody.
Fred, don't sound that sad next
Right.
time you talk.
So you say you got Weidman, Freddie Big?
What's that?
You got Weidman over Yoel?
If Yoel comes in on the steroids he did,
You know he's
well,
coming
here's the
in
thing.
on the sauce.
Yoel, okay,
then he wins. For
Weidman
sure.
got better
Don't
hands.
get lost in the sauce.
And who cares? Like, they're both wrestlers, so they're gonna they're wrestlers. They're gonna wrestle a little bit, but Weidman has better hands.
If Weidman will get in any kind of wrestling exchange for him, though, he will lose and he'll end up on bottom. Then he has to try and do jiu-jitsu and get tired with big-ass Yoel on hella steroids, elbowing him in the head.
Yoel's gonna get tired too, though.
He does, but he might knock him out. I don't see Chris Weidman knocking him out, do you? Even though he has better hands, I don't see him
Yeah,
winning
Chris
by
Weidman
knockout.
might knock you out. I like the.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I like the
I
coach.
don't
What's
remember.
the coach's name?
Matt Sarah. Is he with Matt Sauer and the other
Ray
dude?
Longo.
Ray
Ray
Longo.
Longo is a good fucking boxing coach, and them kids start having fucking really sharp. I like boxing.
I don't like the
Me
way
too.
Frankie
Good
Edgar
boxer.
boxes
But
at all. I think he's got the worst boxing style, fighting
He has
style.
good
He's
boxing.
boring. I don't like it. He can hit you 150 times.
But you saw
and it's
Jose
not-
came in on the sauce.
and it's not exciting.
Looked good against Frankie. He ragdoll. He just threw Frankie around.
Maybe
But
that's what-
Jose
I
came in
have
ripped
Frankie
again.
Edgar too.
As soon as I saw him walk in the cage, I was like, ooh, Jose's back on this shit. I love it. That's
What's
the
actually
Jose I
in
want to
Brazil?
see.
Didn't they fight in Brazil?
Yep. I just want to see Vitor have another run. If we're talking about everybody being sauced
Nick
up,
Corrigan is fucking Vitor fetish.
hey, Vitor's my favorite fighter ever, man. Hey, when I was like 7 years old,
Shout
and I
out
started.
Vitor, huh?
Yeah, Vitor Belfort, man.
Vitor, what? Have
He's
you ever
another
seen-
one of the Power of God people that we were talking about.
Oh
There you
god.
go.
He's got
There
the
we
Jesus
go.
saves on all the shirt, the crosses.
Price and fucking HGH fucking. Nah, dude, the fucking Vitor foot video is the funniest thing.
Knocked
ever.
everybody out for a long time too.
Cowboy Cerrone, Kevin Gastelum.
That's a weird fight.
That is a weird fight.
I think Cerrone's just gonna pull it out just off the experience. I don't think Gastelum's jiu-jitsu is good enough to really utilize his wrestling and top game. I think if he does that, he'll start getting like omoplata to a triangle to armbar and have
Right.
just too much shit to worry about. So I think he's gonna stand up with him and get fucked up hella quick.
Freddie Big.
Wait.
Gastelum Cowboy.
Oh, no. That's okay.
Cowboy.
I'm gonna ask how to put this up there. Man, I gotta go with fucking Cowboy. Cowboy's still huge at 170. Like, or fucking, he's still a big dude at that weight.
he's not small.
Like,
He's
and
bigger
he's
than
hard to
Gastelum.
wrestle up. Like, once Castellan wants to wrestle him up, like, I think Castellan loses the stand-up, and I don't think his wrestling is as effective against Cowboy.
Gastelum. I think he's
He's gonna win the clinch against the cage for sure.
I don't think that he has anywhere to put Cowboy to where he'd be able to win. Like, what's he gonna do? Try and get in his guard and, like, ride out the rounds? He's gonna get tapped out. I think his jiu-jitsu's kind of weak.
Trying to pull up a video?
Misha Tate, Rocky Pennington.
Misha Tate.
Misha Tate.
Easy win.
And them
Easy money.
boobs.
Against who?
Rocky Scrappy.
Yeah, I like Rocky.
Rocky's
No,
scrappy.
no, no,
I'm
no,
horrible
no,
because
no.
I like everybody. With
I like
big
Rocky
hands.
too.
Hey,
Yeah.
Rocky is
Cool
not
combo.
good.
She throws them punches.
Nah, I like Rocky Pennington, but
Yeah, where's she from? She's from like Arizona.
I don't know. I saw she was kicking it with us for a while in Vegas.
Yeah, see, we like her. I thought
We like her.
we were kicking it with Pina though a lot in Vegas.
with Peanut.
Jessica
Jessica
Pina.
Pina.
right?
Jessica Penne. Yeah.
I mean, I know Misha. Misha trained at Ultimate Fitness for a while. I mean, she trained at Alpha Male for a little while, so I know Cupcake.
Misha has great boobs.
She has.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, she's just fine.
Nick Dice and all the shit.
Yeah, she's good. She didn't have them boobs at
Really?
Ultimate
You think she had a
Fitness.
modification?
Everybody said that. And everybody said she didn't have them boobs
Aftermarket?
at that
Everybody
Ultimate.
said Hillary was going to win.
Hey, they said her and Caraway broke
Don't
up
believe
too. I heard
That's
her
what
and
I heard,
Caraway
but-
broke up last week.
Everybody
But
tell
I
you
heard
don't
She's
that,
out
but
on
then I
the
heard it was
market.
not.
Everybody
That
tell
is
you don't
bull.
eat McDonald's, but that motherfucker packed out the motherfucking parking lot every time you go
I
though,
know,
huh?
Not
Yeah.
my cup of cake.
No,
Not
me
really.
neither. She's good like for a fighter. Like when you got to put for a fighter. You know what I mean with her.
Yeah.
Like if she's just in a room full of bitches, she's like regular.
I don't know that one.
A room full of
I think
fighters.
She's like lightweight attractive, but like,
Room full of fighters. She's like, ooh, she's hot. She's hot.
Smells pretty bad.
Man, they've been
She's
hard
bad.
to find them too.
Who? Cynthia?
No.
Paige?
No, I never thought she was that bad either.
What are you talking about, Michelle?
No.
Oh.
We'll keep it off the air. That's how,
Off the record and off the air.
Oh, girl. There's a couple jits broads in our
We talking
Ultimate
baseball
Fist.
now.
Anyway, Frankie Edgar, Jeremy Stevens.
Jeremy Stevens, I'm going Jeremy.
A little heathen.
Damn, get that knockout.
Just because you don't like Frankie Edgar.
It's not that I don't like him as a person. I don't like the way he fights. It's boring. It's
Right.
like it's either he's not finishing you unless he gets like really, 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 really lucky.
But he has some really precision performances.
He's really high skilled.
He has high skill performances.
I got a lot of respect for his skill level, but I fuck with Jeremy Stevens.
That's how hard he punches.
But he comes in and out with like different combinations. The way he switches
Stevens.
up and fucking picks his shots.
Animal. That fool's got some explosive, just knockout.
Little heathen, huh?
Kick to the face,
Little
punch,
heathen.
elbow, knee, no matter
He's
what.
fucking
knocking you out.
I don't know his UFC record, but I know he's 1-0 in these sack streets.
You seen that, huh? Yep. I heard that.
Are we talking the sack streets?
Damn.
Khabib
I think I'm at like 8 or 9-0.
He said I'm good out here. Khabib Nurmagomedov and Michael Johnson
Michael Johnson's gonna get wrestled up, I think.
is gonna get wrestled up.
Yeah.
Khabib's 23-0.
Yeah, but
He is a really good
I mean, all he can do is wrestle. So I mean, if all Michael Johnson does
I
is
don't
work
like
his
either
wrestling
of them
defense, he might knock him out. But if
Michael Johnson is fast and good footwork.
if I'm gonna be a betting man, I'm gonna say Khabib Nurmagomedov by
Yeah.
unanimous decision
depends
to
on
a
the
wrestle
fight.
hump.
Hopefully, Michael Johnson can run around, catch him up.
Yeah, I hope Michael Johnson knocks him out.
Tim
He
Boach.
told me I look like Canelo Alvarez when he saw me. So I don't know if I like him or
They
not.
was calling him that in Vegas.
Yeah, no, I had to dye the hair so I quit getting so much Canelo. That and I was on the run.
I remember that.
I
shit.
heard that.
Yeah,
We've all been there.
You guys heard that?
Hey, they was yelling it in Vegas. I was cracking every time we walked by. They was like, Canelo.
I'm like, man, does everybody just say this? I'm like, I'm gonna start charging people for pictures.
That is great. Yeah, it's cool getting in the club. Tim Boach, Rafael Natal. Do we care about
Tim
these
Boach,
fights?
but no, we don't care about those.
Jim Miller, Tiago Alves.
185? Is that your weight class?
Yeah, but Tim Boach is a
I know.
giant, dude. He's a pig though. When you see him, he's like,
Damn.
I'm like
What was
that.
next one? Sorry.
Jim Miller, Tiago Alves.
Like he's got to be at least walking
Miller
and
went up to
rocking at like
170?
240.
Or Tiago came down.
Good question. They both have different weights. Jim Miller's it says 155. Tiago says 170. So
Maybe
I
they're
don't
gonna
know
be in
what
the
their.
middle.
168.
Oh, they are.
I don't know. They're Suede? I don't know, but I'm not Elvis.
All right, and Eddie Alvarez, if he can get out of the first 3 minutes, first 2 minutes,
If he gets out of the first 2 minutes.
then he can beat Conor McGregor.
Yeah, but Connor showed he has gas tank problems, and Diaz is even not just trying to hold him up against the cage. He's actually trying to fight him, you know?
Right.
So that makes a big difference than when a guy's just, trying to clinch you and make you do all that arm and shoulder fighting and wrestling and push you up against, and then you got to move your hips and work for underhooks and head control and everything. It's exhausting, and it's a different kind of cardio that I don't really think he possesses because he's not grappler by trade, really. You saw what happened when Chad Mendes took him down. If he hadn't been like partying up to like a week before the fight and have a broken foot.
If he hadn't taken the fight on 9 days' notice.
9 days.
Yeah,
Literally.
I think a better chance.
I think he
I
was out
watched
on the
most of those
Sacramento
training
River like
days.
the day that he got called for the fight.
Exactly.
Like, drinking beers and stuff. So, I mean, if he had I think another
A real
week to get
camp,
ready,
huh?
he would have choked him out or mounted
Not
him.
even a real camp, a month.
Yeah.
And he was beating his ass.
Yeah, well, he took him down and he had no answer to the wrestler's takedown.
Every
And-
single punch he threw, he landed flush on the ground.
Oh, yeah,
like he
he
would
cut
wait
him
15
open.
seconds and just throw another one. Like,
Then he
hey,
just-
whack! Caught him
Then you're
flush.
like, oh no, why do you go for that choke? Because you see him when he gets up and he's just like,
right.
and you're like, fuck.
And to
Connor thought he
Connor's
was so
credit,
sick, too.
even when he was getting hit flush every punch, he was talking shit to Chad. So it ain't
Fuck
that.
Connor, fuck him.
Yeah.
Because
fuck
if I see that fool, I'll hit him too.
He's still
I ain't
getting
even tripping.
kneecapped.
Kneecap. That's hella funny.
Oh, Joanna, yeah.
Were you there when
Fucking A.
the Conor McGregor fight?
No.
No.
Carolina. Yeah, Joanna's fighting. Do you give a shit? Joanna's fighting.
Oh yeah, Joanna's gonna win. She wins them all.
She's fighting the
She is
10-0
nasty.
Polish chick, Carolina Kowalkics.
Oh no, she's gonna.
Really?
Who the hell is that?
I don't know.
I've never even heard of that name.
She's
They're just
10-0.
They're just signing any 125ers, girls or guys to the UFC that have a good record. Just go beat up some bums on Gladiator Challenge and you be a 125er and.
Some of them are bad though.
No, yeah, then go to the UFC and get smoked, but at least you'll make some racks.
It's bad.
No, I mean like good fighters though.
Yeah.
What's up, nigga? Can I hit that?
Yeah.
I'm just fucking. I will though.
He said I will. Tap me in.
Yeah, man. So we got good fights coming up this week. A lot of good fights coming up in the future. What the fuck is up with my favorite fighter ever, Nick Diaz? Is he gonna come back and take a fight? What are you just thinking? I know you haven't. He hasn't just said, "Nick, here's what I'm about to do." But what do you think? Do you think there's a fight coming up soon?
I think if the UFC wants a big pay-per-view draw and they want to make money and, you know, they're going to work with him and make him versus Mike Bisping a fight. Why wouldn't they? Mike Bisping talks hella shit. He's already saying that don't be scared, homie line, and telling him that. But it's Nick doesn't care about any of that. He's just like,
None of that
he doesn't
shit.
care about a belt. He doesn't care about the shit talk. He doesn't care about any of that. He just is like caring about getting that money, you know?
Getting paid.
Yeah, like if you want him
shit.
to, if
I'm
Threw that
fucking-
$20 million out there.
I'm
You
a
like,
man
I
out
need 20
here.
million.
yeah, he said I need 20 million. So you know, I mean, I think that's a negotiating tactic. I mean,
Yeah.
then you come back.
We'll
with,
settle
hey,
for we'll settle
I
for
can do
9.
6.
Yeah, we'll
six,
settle for 9.
9. Yeah, 6 with
I
some
don't
pay per
know.
view.
I think he set up for 16, right? I think
Right?
He
He holds out and gets that big ticket.
Yeah. Yeah. Nick Diaz money is big though.
Yeah,
That's a nice.
he's all right. I mean, shit, he's making money just doing whatever he's doing. You know.
8 figures. You know he's getting 8 figures.
Yeah.
They pay him to show up at fucking life. So if you go to this restaurant, we'll give you hella money. You know?
You've been to the clubs in Vegas where it's like, hey, he's got to make an appearance right now.
Right?
Hella
walk
grams.
through, quick little walk.
And me and Fred and whoever's there with us, we're all walking in the
Bob's been
VIP,
known to slide through.
getting bottle service. We're all excited. We're all like, yeah, we all got our bottles.
buckets on
We're all getting
buckets on
drunk on
buckets.
free. Yeah,
Me and
Hella
Boss,
beers.
You know what I'm saying? We was
Hey, that's what I was gonna say. When you're with them, though,
Hakkasan,
when you're with
XS.
them, you're mobbing through the casino. It's a different feeling.
like
when
a-
you
Yeah,
mobbing
it's a
with
different
the
speed,
DMs.
right?
When you with the DMs, brother, it's a different. You know, you really mobbing through the
Gangland.
casino.
When there's
Yeah.
170 cats there's 170, we're like 170 deep, Caesar Gracie Army.
Somebody
fucking-
still almost got. They just trying to pick up this money. It was Fred money or something, and dude was trying to tell him like, this is the worst thing you could do. Like, you know what I mean?
Just
Dude was trying to give him advice. I was like, man, you need to follow that.
I heard that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I would love
Irish
to
guy
see.
when I went there.
Yeah.
And a McGregor fan. Me and Nick, we were just leaving Hakkasan's, and there's like we stopped at this little like pub that was in the middle of the casino, and yeah, some crazy Irish guy is like trying to get him to take a picture with him, and so he's running up on him. He's like, "Hey, Nick, can I get a picture?" You know, and whatever. But he's like doing it all weird, and he's drunk, and Nick's
Yeah.
just like pulls out his phone and just turns and like walking away. You know, just acting like he didn't hear a guy, and he's like,
Yeah.
well, fuck you and your punk ass brother. And then I was like, right there, and I'm like, and he,
It's over.
yeah, we're right here. I'm like,
It's over.
Kill shot.
They
so
mobbed
I
it.
just turned and just
It's
left
mobbing.
hooked him, and then left hooked him, and he went to sleep. And then
Kill shot.
Then we
Quick roll, you know.
kill shot. No. Fucking so
That was
then
that.
we ran out the casino. We came back, and the guy bought us drinks all night. And he took a picture with me. He's like, "Are you from Stockton?" He's all got Stockton slut tonight.
Yeah.
I was like, "Yeah."
Don't be happy
that was
for
the
that.
left hook,
Yeah,
actually. But
you
can't be
proud
happy
of
for
it.
that.
No, you shouldn't be.
There was quite a few Irish people that got whooped that weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was, man.
Man,
Quite
hey,
a
the
few
first
Irish.
one,
I
they
remember,
act like he had died. They was in that casino crying. I was like, damn, bro. He like, you know, he about to go do a press conference. Blood ain't dead. Like,
Yeah.
they was sad. But
I
we
heard
was
Nikki Longballs when Chad fought Conor was just grabbing up Conor McGregor fans in the street, Nikki Jordan, and just snatching them up in the street and putting them in wrestling moves, like fucking and holding them down.
Is he crazy?
Yeah.
I never partied with him either. I partied with Lance a bunch of
I
times.
think he has a good time.
Let's go somewhere.
I like kicking with him, but I haven't
I'm out on bail. I'm good.
Oh damn.
Yeah, that fool.
Yeah.
That is great. But yeah, man. So Freddie Big's gonna take a fight soon too. I think his phone's gonna ring. He said he's available.
I think he had a fight last.
I'm out there to do the math on it when we add up.
How much you spend?
Yeah, add up.
Oh yeah, I lose money fighting. I'm like, I am.
We need to do a show where we add up the actual expense it would be for me to put together a fight camp. We'll throw that number out there, and then then you got to offer me some profit above that.
Right. I need something on top of that.
We'll crunch some numbers. So.
Let's double
Put the
that.
numbers together.
Let's double
If
that.
it makes financial sense, you know what I mean.
Then sure.
Hey, why don't we just go out to Japan in January? I'll work on getting you a fight out there, and then that way I got someone to go out there with me.
I'm down.
50 bands.
Yeah, as
real
a-
quick.
I'll get that fresh sushi.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that dude been making it for 25 years.
I've always wanted to fight. No, that's what I said. I was like, pay me or send me somewhere because they were talking about me fighting in the Philippines or Guam.
Russia.
And I was like, bro, I'll fight
Down.
in the Philippines or Guam. I'll fight any Filipino or Guamanian but on the island right now.
Any of them?
Fly
You
me
want to
out
be
there.
king of the island?
Fly
Is,
me
is,
out there, bro.
is that what you just said?
Yeah.
Any Guamanian?
No, just the
On the
five-day trip
island.
to the Pacific Island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
On the whole island, though. That's
And I was
so
like,
funny.
I was like, no, that's what I was saying. I'm not gonna say I'll be the baddest motherfucker on the island, but I don't know if it's a motherfucker on the island that'll whip me.
I am Conan.
We're going to come in there and invade.
I'm ready. I need it. Man.
Bring the best Filipino you got.
I've been to Europe a couple times, but I've never been to Southeast Asia, any of that shit. So I'm ready. I'm trying to be like Anthony Bourdain.
Get everywhere. Global,
You know
international.
me? I need to get to Bangkok.
That must be crazy.
Right?
Yeah.
International's cool, but how about right here? What just happened with the 64? Man, I know you want to speak on it a little bit.
With the 64.
Oh yeah, I guess before we get up out of here, weed is
What's
legal
your
nowadays.
thoughts, man?
Sativa and Sativa Sports Talk.
Trying to stay positive.
You're trying to be
It's a
positive.
Positive thing.
Why, you don't want McDonald's weed?
For I was gonna say, yeah, I don't want to see you like to buy
GMO?
tobacco right now. If you go to the store and you try to buy some tobacco, it's like you're not gonna get tobacco. You're gonna get chemicals, additives, all kind of other shit that Marlboro, Newport is selling you because that's what the industry companies have done to this shit. Now, when you see Monsanto, which is primed to come in, have a GMO seed that's resistant to pests because every fucking outdoor grower knows that there's kind of pests. So now you're looking at GMC cannabis coming in on a large scale, industrial scale. You're going to see large industrial scales that's going to be hard for the small grower to compete with. So you're going to see a lot of mom and pops. You're going to see a lot of third, fourth generation farms fold up under the new
But I think it's also true that mom and pops a lot of times make better weed. I think when you have a smaller boutique garden, you make better weed than the factory fucking pot that comes out when motherfuckers have warehouses and warehouses full. Because when you have smaller garden, you're looking for them choice nugs. You know what I mean? You're fucking kind of chasing the best shit. So usually the top of the line weed, you can't get 50 pounds of it. You can get one or something like that. So I don't think it's gonna. And I think with Colorado and whatchamacallit kind of having a model in place, I think it's still going to be pot shops more than it's going to be weed in
You can't
Walmart.
compare Prop 64. You can't compare ALMA to what's going on in Denver because it's not written anywhere similar to that. First of all, the tax money raised is going into the general fund. It's not going towards schools and police officers and better education. It's going into the general fund, which means that means that
Police
there's going to be
officers don't get
politicians that get to decide what they're going to do with that money, right? So the chances of the politicians deciding that, okay, we're going to take this money and give it out to the poor is highly unlikely.
Right.
Is highly unlikely. And now they're saying, okay, now the legal limit is ridiculous. An ounce
ounce?
of weed? An ounce of weed?
You got that much on you right now.
I don't have an ounce of weed on me right now. I do have my cannabis prescription though, so I'm legal for anything I have. But
Me too.
I don't. But I mean, an ounce of
Right.
weed, you know, that's. I mean,
Nothing.
I mean, I was a teenager before. You feel me? But
True.
On that grown man shit now.
yeah, I'm on that grown man shit. Like that's
Right.
That's not.
Well, I
bad.
ride with 8.
So I think I was gonna say if you
Like
talk
maybe
about it with an
maybe 7 grams.
Bro, that ain't right.
I think that'll get me back home.
10 seconds.
You know what I mean? 7
seconds.
grams, a quarter ounce will get me
and
back
that's what I
home.
understand. And
Yeah.
that's why I understand that like a lot of people, first of all, like the level of ignorance in America is absurd. Obviously, we think we're the number 1 nation in the nation, but we don't have the highest level of education. So
Fuck no, we're not number 1 in a lot of
Ricky
places
Bobby in
anymore.
it?
But if you're
Ricky
smoking a
Bobby.
10 sack once a week, it's a good while for you. Go get your 10-second handle that.
You're either the first
But
or your last.
For what it's doing, and I will say that I've been blessed to meet a lot of really good people in the industry who are looking to create good, clean medicine for patients.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like the small farmer
That's
who
gonna
really cares
be-
about the patients and really loves the plan and cares about what he's doing, and they're creating high quality, clean meds. Right. That's the people who are going to get eradicated, and that's the people that's it's sad. It's a sad day.
Yeah, but I've seen guys like Crockett doing all organic with no chems.
So now Crockett, now, how big is Crockett Farm?
It's one of plenty farms,
What,
but
how
it's
big is
like
Crockett Farm?
5 acres or something
5
of,
acres.
and there's a lot of them.
5,000.
You're saying the small farmer that's producing a few pounds, how is he going to produce? How do you compete with people producing 5 acres?
Because if I good pot sells, bro.
I mean,
There'll always be
Like,
specialties.
good
No,
pot
yeah.
sells. Like,
Like,
no
hey,
matter who it comes from.
if
If
you're
I
getting
walk in
beer-
and it's fire, I'm going to say, give it here. You know what I mean? And it's
that sounds good
stupid.
in theory, and that sounds good in theory, but what is going to happen? I mean, I don't know. I can't foretell the future.
Me neither.
But I
So
already
we're
see
just
the corporate culture
speculating.
circling the cannabis industry. So you see the good vibration, fun-loving, hippie society that is the cannabis culture right now. You see the good vibes and happy people.
Oh, that's
you
leaving.
See these motherfuckers with their shirt and ties fucking circling,
Yeah.
waiting to figure out how they can monetize it.
Oh, it's
what
turned
they can
into
change.
business.
And these people are the people who have power to lobby. What are they going to lobby for? Shit like, well, they're not going to have to label what the fuck is in the shit. They're not going to start labeling the shit. How quickly is this shit going to be tested? It's real. It's
Pumping it
real.
with shit.
It's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a real slippery slope to where it goes from here. If you look what big business has done to the corn industry, to the tobacco industry, to all these agricultural
Food,
industries,
everything.
and that's what they're waiting to do. Monsanto's already waiting in the wings, trying to ready to create GMO seeds, and it's going
GMO
to change the
weed.
whole industry. And
Monsanto's
sad day,
fucking.
sad day, in my opinion.
Yeah, I get it.
I wasn't happy
I get
about
it.
either.
I just don't.
For the,
I don't
the
think
Emerald
it's gonna
Triangle
be as,
family farms, like that shit is a day that it's like it's coming to an end, man. It's coming
You
to
think
an end, man. It's
so?
like end of an era. It's sad. You see these people who have plots of land and they rely on that
Nah.
crops to come in. That's over, man. That's over.
You think so?
Yeah, man. Open the door. Next thing you know,
You can always sell it to South Dakota.
I don't. I think they're gonna keep going and keep getting, and it's gonna go. 80% of the pot here goes out of the state anyway. It's like 80%. The number's really high of what leaves the state.
It's 'cause Cali's
So it's
got
still
that fire.
gonna, Cali's gonna work the same way because that's still gonna be that's still gonna drive the market. You know what I mean? Like,
how is the new legal laws going to affect? Because there's still going to be an underground market, but the underground market is taking people who are legitimate, and now you're making them criminals again. And this is supposed to be the end.
no, I think it's supposed to making them legit.
No, because now you have no.
You just got to get licensed to do business, and
There you go.
like a lot of businesses, you
So that's adding
do.
cost.
I know, but it's what's supposed to be done.
It's what's supposed
It's
to be
hard.
done.
The transition is
It's supposed to
tough.
be rainbows and unicorns, right? So now, okay, hold on.
It's not
So-
supposed to be free to do
Okay.
business.
So the California cannabis market is already a really highly competitive market.
Right.
It's hard for a motherfucker to make a buck out here, right? So now you're going to tell me after it's hard to make a buck on a unit out here that I'm going to have to pay for a license and I'm going to have to pay taxing and I'm going to have all these additional revenues, fees. It doesn't make it feasible.
I think it does.
We'll see.
Nah, Fred's right.
I don't think I'll get according to rainbows.
So,
I think it
I
does.
don't think I'll get according to rainbows.
For
We'll see.
big business,
We
maybe.
will see. The good thing is, we will see.
Yeah.
For sure.
And if motherfuckers really stop going to prison for fucking
It's gonna
tweed,
increase.
how's
Bro,
it gonna
I mean, it's
increase?
gonna increase.
Well, now all
Anything over an ounce is
non-violent.
a crime.
And yeah, if
Yeah.
you're not
Yeah,
licensed.
so that's not legal.
Right,
That's
but
not
they're gonna have all
legal.
kinds of like micro licenses and shit
Right.
that's gonna
So
be
if you
able
want it
to.
now you gotta pay for it.
Oh yeah, you gotta.
Give the
It's
government
business.
There it is.
It's business.
There it is. See, so now, well, actually, growing the flower to help the patient has nothing to do with business, and where now patients are going to be taxed, or patients. Caregivers who are helping.
It does,
patients
but we don't live on like an Indian reservation. We got laws of the land where we pay taxes on everything that goes out. Even charity where got to pay taxes on shit. Like churches, the only motherfuckers that don't have to pay tax on anything in this fucking planet is church only. Everybody else got to pay. So for them to think they would be exempt is kind of like
right from an industry that stood alone for so long. And now you're just saying, yeah, but now it's just business as usual, and it's going to be like every other fucking corporate entity and every other crop that's being pushed out here because it's business as usual, and that's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah, but I think good growers will still be good growers. I think good guys are still going to be winning the cup and still going to be sought after and still going to be, I think reputation is still going to prevail even after all of this. Of guys being who's the dope motherfuckers, we're all going to know who they are because they got dope shit. But we'll see.
We will see. We will see if the craft gardener,
I hope.
We will see if the craft gardener can compete with the Walmart. Yeah, we will see that.
Yeah, but Kraft Gardener is probably a
we
douche.
will see the huge United Cannabis companies, if they're, you know what I'm saying, who are already ready to start up grows, and they're going to invest hundreds of millions of dollars to invest a set of grows in California. We're going to see if these small farmers can compete with that. Yeah, we are going to see. We're going to see real fast.
We are. It's gonna be eye opening soon.
It's gonna be.
But I think 5 years, regardless of how it goes, it'll balance out and turn into business. And I think most of us will be able to hang on.
Brass tack on the back
I think we're smarter than Joe
Hollywood
Neckbone. We find our way to maneuver in this shit. But we'll see. It's gonna be different. We got a Republican House and Senate and President. Like they could just say raids back on. You know what I mean? Fucking, they could say fuck that shit. We don't think weed's good, and we're gonna gun pop it. Like it could get real ugly now, but could get awesome.
That's a whole nother can of worms last night. Huh?
Hell yeah, that shit was crazy. I stayed up late to watch that shit. But shit, man, it's about time to get up out of here. Fucking 10 something already. Damn it. Killshot Corn.
Yeah, thanks for having me, guys.
Thanks for coming in, man.
Yeah.
That was fucking fun.
Yeah, for sure.
Come in before or after your next fight and like fucking let's sell some pay-per-views or some
Shirts.
some shirts. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like fucking,
The shirt hustle's for real.
Yeah.
Goddamn right. Matter of fact.
I was about to say, speaking of that.
Speaking of shirt hustle.
Something fashionable as a Christmas gift.
Yeah, you could
Even
go
sports dog has a
to.
great selection.
Goddamn right. We got a couple, I think, on the website that are starting. I think it's interesting.media. Then you go to the store. Then you go to apparel. I'm working on an easier way to get to it.
Black and white.
But it's yes, we
That's
got
similar to black and silver, like the Raiders.
Nah, it's not even close to that. It's not even a little bit like that.
Yeah, closer than the Giants, fellas. But,
No, Giants.
see where your inner is at.
Giants got a bunch of rings recently. But yeah, man.
Yeah.
Blase Blah on Instagram.
Yeah, man. Holla at me.
No, Blase Blah on Snapchat.
On Snap it is.
Spell that for the dummies.
Damn. Dummies all the way. BLAHZAY. Twice. Twice meaning type it again.
Hey, but motherfuckers, a lot of niggas wouldn't guess that shit. BLA, yeah, Blase.
Blase like Mozzie.
Nah. Blase. Not Blase. Nah.
You guys see that Andre Philly was on a track with Mozzie?
Yeah.
That's pretty
Yeah,
good, man.
with,
He went up there
with
on
my
this
co-host, Smokey.
Yeah, Smokey
Uh,
Jones. Right?
yeah,
They do podcasts.
Smokey J's hip hop podcast.
That's tight. You know, I was
Yeah, it
fucking.
is.
I was kind of surprised. I didn't even know he rapped.
right?
Yeah.
That's, I never even knew. Like, I was like, Andre
They
Feely's
call it
sharing
fun.
this. He's
Feely
rapping
raps.
Ozzy.
He'll jump in a punk band. Like
Yeah.
he does all that artistic
Rides
shit.
skateboards, rides motorcycles.
Knocks
Yeah.
motherfuckers out. It's all
Knocks
Fucking
motherfuckers
A.
out, yeah.
Yeah, he had a great fight.
No. Andre's a cool cat. I like him.
Hummingbird, man. Thanks.
Hummingbird
night.
shirts going up on the
Another night.
website soon too.
Another
I got the
night down.
graphic. Freddie Big at all your social media
For the
outlets.
snap, man. Follow me,
Man,
add me, whatever
on
you do.
Snap, Freddie IE, BIGG. Nick, what's your social media?
Get me on Instagram, Killshot MMA,
Mm-hmm.
or Facebook, just Nick Coring.
Yeah.
Nick Killshot Coring, or Snapchat, InCoring209, all one word.
Ncoring 209. I heard that. We're gonna have to consolidate them.
Go catch one of them
them social medias.
I need to put
You need to
Killshot
consult with
MMA.
the social media.
Yeah.
Killshot
I'm
MMA
Jamie
on my
Jones,
Snap.
one word, at all your social media outlets. Even if you type that on Facebook, I'll come up. Snapchat too. My wife's another Jones. Send her some nudes so we could look at them.
Nasty.
Stephanie, good looking out. You know there's a microphone over there. You could actually talk sometimes.
Raider colors over there.
There it is.
Yeah.
There you go.
What's up? My wife said you do a really good job on the Wheels of Steel.
Oh, shout out to your wife.
Yeah, she said you the way you edit it is way better than how I do it. Because I get stuck in the conversation, so it's hard to be switching cameras, and she does it really well. Wifey be like, "That's how it's supposed to be ran." I'd be like, "Word, I'll let her know." I wasn't gonna tell you because I didn't want your head to get all big and shit, but I was like, "I'll let you know and shit."
Mrs. Jones.
So I'm still learning.
Goddamn right. But thank you.
Big.
You're doing well. Shit, and that's about it, right?